Good morning, I'm Dylan Gonzalez. Wyndham Clark won the U.S. Open for the second time in his career, but it wasn't easy. Clark led every round of the tournament. However, he nearly gave away a 6-shot lead on Sunday, finishing just one stroke ahead of Sam Burns to win his second U.S. Open in 4 years. On the diamond, the Cincinnati Reds took 2 of 3 from the New York Yankees, including a 4-1 win in the rubber match yesterday. The Redlegs will start a series with the Milwaukee Brewers tonight. First pitch is set for 7:10. And the Cleveland Guardians were in Houston this weekend. They lost 2-1 yesterday and dropped 2 out of 3 games to the Astros. The Guardians will look to bounce back tonight. First pitch from Chicago is scheduled for 7:40. This update is sponsored by RCD RV Supercenter. Visit them in Heath, Delaware, and Pataskala, or at rcdrv.com. Breaking sports news when it happens right here on The Fan, Ohio's sports destination.
Breakfast time!
Hello, welcome to T-Bone and Tyvis. Can I take your order?
Just want a little breakfast.
Hey, you want some crabs? Because I got some of them.
Get ready to drive through the intersection of football, food, and fun. Featuring producer Dylan.
We're the 5 best rappers of all time.
Special guests.
You serious?
And you. Wake up.
For what?
It's time for T-Bone and Tyvis.
Welcome in. Happy Monday to you. What's up? I'm T-Bone, and for the first time in 3 weeks, I can say this. He's Tyvis. Good morning. Go to hell. What's up, man?
What's going on? I was shocked to see that the badge still worked. You know, that was the thing. I was really anticipating. So I was talking to Fish last night, and Fish was, I forgot why he was texting Fish, but he was like, I'll see you bright and early. 5:30 in the morning, we'll have HR there. I said, okay, I'll make sure I bring my badge and my playbook.
Yeah.
And so when I pulled up, I was like, he's not here.
Yeah,
right. So I was like, I'm good to go.
I tried to fool you because I was like, no, he's here. He parked in a different spot. Let's go down. And then, yeah, his office was closed. There was no one there. How was the last 3 weeks, man? Obviously, I know the baby came. Young Tsunami is now with us, a.k.a. Baby Trace, his actual name. But yeah, how's Baby Tsunami doing?
You know, he's doing well. So let's take you all the way back. So obviously it was cool.
We don't need to go so far back that's like, well, it was a nice night. We had just had dinner. My wife started saying some nice things in my ear.
Sometime long ago.
In a galaxy far, far away, by the way.
No, his arrival was great. It was nice to be in the chat and be able to share that play-by-play with y'all. It was kind of fun.
That was incredible because I
took it all the way up to before I walked into the room where I couldn't have a phone like on YouTube anymore because they had to focus. Yeah. So I rode this thing out as long as I could with the fans.
Yes, you did.
So that was great. So when he got delivered, what I didn't know is that my wife's OBGYN was like, when they was having like their checkups, she was explaining to her like, yeah, Tyvis doesn't believe that we're having a boy. So her OBGYN named Deidre, she was like, oh. She's like, well, I gotta mess with him a little bit. So when my wife gets rolled back there into the room, she goes, the door closes and she goes, everybody in the office is in on it. We're gonna fool Tyvis.
Okay.
So I get up there, she delivers the kid, and she says, oh my gosh, it's a girl.
Really?
Now at this moment, I'm wearing my boy dad shirt.
Yes.
So it's like I'm celebrating the fact that I got a boy. She says, Tyvis, it's a girl. And she's like, I swear it's a girl. So I'm like, for real? Then she goes, no, I'm just kidding. It's a boy. So
man,
in that moment, which I have it all recorded on my phone. So in that moment, my wife was like, oh, you were shaking. I said, yeah, because we never thought of a girl name if it was a girl.
Well, there's
2, I got this shirt on and I'm going to take it in the parking lot and set a match to it. And 3, we have no girl gear because we just donated all our old girls gear, our clothes.
Can you imagine? You have to go back and buy everything.
I was worried about all that. And then she goes, no, I was just kidding. So that's just, nobody can take nothing serious in this world, T-Bone.
Good. I'm glad to see you like, they're like, oh yeah, you have another girl. And you're like, yeah, I mean, I'm just
thrilled.
everything's really so happy right now.
No, but he's been wonderful. Obviously, when he first got out, he really wasn't eating a lot like that. He just wanted to sleep. Now it's the opposite. He just wants to eat.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, he's gonna get bigger.
Yeah. Well, I'm not surprised. I mean, I know his dad is. So
Don't do that.
He likes to eat
Don't
like
do
his
that.
dad. That's how we're gonna.
Don't do that.
Welcome back, buddy. Welcome back. Yeah, so I have so many questions about how it's been going, but I need to know what the sleep pattern's like right now for you. Where are we at after? I know we've talked to you a few times on your leave.
Yeah.
But are we getting like a few hours of sleep? Are we getting 6 to 8 hours of
So
sleep?
how we were doing it was my wife would take the night shift because my wife is a night owl. She likes to stay up late.
Sure.
And then I wake up early because obviously I do this show. So she would take him I would go to bed at like 10:30, 11 o'clock. So from that time, she would take over, and then I would wake up around 5 o'clock, and I would take over around 5, and then she would sleep for like 4 hours.
Okay.
So that's how we was doing that.
Yeah.
Last night, she just took over the whole thing.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So
she was like right before my alarm went off at 4:45, he had woke up at 4:14, and she like got up and like was taking care of him and all that, and let me sleep. And then while I was walking out the door, he was back asleep. So hopefully she's asleep.
So when you get home today, you're back on.
Yeah.
It's you and Trace.
There you go. Pretty much, yeah.
She's gonna hand him over to you.
He's pretty chill. Like, you give him a bottle, you change. We're at the phase where they just eat and poop and pee.
Yes, right.
So if they cry, it's they hungry or they diapers wet.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Now, that's the other question. I think we learned this the other day when you were talking when you came on and Joshua was here still.
Yeah.
He got you.
Yes, he did.
He got you in the bathtub.
Yeah, he did. So I dodged the first time. The first time I was down in the living room, and he started peeing. And I had the burp rag because I remember Josh said he's going to pee on you. So he started peeing, and it went to the left. It went to the left. So I took the burp rag and threw it on there. Boom. Shattered, got myself so I didn't get peed on. So I was able to do that one. This other time, we were giving him a bath, and I was showing my wife this very hilarious video on Instagram, and he just peed on me, and she like, oh my God, he's peeing on you. And I was like, yeah. Yeah, but since then, I'm back on my toes.
But then you're like, well, anyway, what'd you think of the video, though? Like, because I know that feeling when you show your spouse a video.
The video was hilarious.
Yeah, sometimes it doesn't get the reaction you want. And you're
no, she was giggling at it. That's the thing.
Well, at least that's worth getting peed on, just to get the reaction.
Well, yeah, you learn when when you're married or you're in a relationship, you learn that you and your spouse or you and your partner have two different what you think is funny is different than what they think is funny.
Yeah.
Because sometimes they send you something and say, this is hilarious. And you look at it and say, what is this? And then vice versa.
Exactly.
That happens all the time with me and my wife.
There's times where my wife will be like howling, cackling for 5 minutes straight on the couch. Like, cannot stop laughing. She'll send it to me, and it's like a librarian being like, anyway, the books are out of order. And then it's just, and then it's like her standing next to books that are out of order, and my wife is dying laughing, and I'm like, I get it. The books sometimes are. What am I?
But you feel bad because you wanna like chuckle at it, but it's like I missed it.
It's like there's nothing here. And then she does the same for me. I'll send her stuff, and she thinks it's not funny at all. Usually it's Jackass videos, or what I send her is like the guys from Jackass.
That sounds about right.
I love Jackass. The movie's coming out. I can't wait.
They got a movie coming out,
like Jackass 5.
What more can they do?
Oh, I can't wait to find. That's why I'm going to watch, because it's just what kind of idiocy will they do this time?
I mean, they've been doing this for like
25 years.
Yeah,
30 years. Yeah, since a long time.
Is Steve-O still there?
Steve-O's still there, sober.
He got to be like 60.
Yeah, I know all these guys are in their like 50s and 60s now, and they're going to be
still
doing
stunts.
Yes, they're all depraved. Some of them are dead. Honestly, there's been a few guys that died.
You know what? They will do the wall of death.
Oh, they would do that. They probably have in a second.
Speaking of movies that I didn't think they could do it anymore, I saw Toy Story 5 over the weekend.
You watched it?
Oh, yeah.
How was it?
It was great.
See,
it's the toys versus the electronics.
Exactly.
Ain't it?
Yeah.
That's actually
It is a good premise.
Yeah, because that's really what's going on.
Did it? Because I feel like, was it the third one where they say goodbye and you think you're actually like they're actually going to kill him?
I thought the third one was
That
like
seemed
Wait,
like
what's the third one?
That
That's
was
where
the one-
he goes to college, right? Andy goes to
at the
college and
end,
he
yeah,
gives
he
it
gives
to
them
the
away
girl.
at the end.
But is that-
the scene Bones talking about is like they almost like
Go in the
into an
incinerator.
Oh,
Yeah.
and and the thing, the
Yes.
claw, the little Martian thing saved him.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I honestly thought the third one was the perfect ending, but Disney said no.
Yeah, I don't
There needs to
remember
be a
four.
fourth one.
No,
And then I
that's
thought
that's Forky.
Four's
right?
with the
Yes.
spork.
Oh, yeah.
the
so
spork
then
thing,
like
right.
Woody leaves with Bo at the end and leaves the other toys behind, and I'm like, okay, this was not as good of an ending for the saga, but I get it. And then they're like, no, number 5 now,
Why?
Woody's back,
and it seems like
and he's got the cul-de-sac, don't
yes,
Oh, yeah, he's going bald.
I think,
Sorry, man. When the toys are going bald, I get it. Like, I just said I'm here for Jackass 5, but between Jackass and Toy Story, I think you can pick one of those to go. I don't think, my kids want to go see Toy Story because they're like, oh, Toy Story in the theaters. We never really got to do that. Or, I mean, like, the oldest ones have, but Abby hasn't gotten to. And I'm like, all right, I guess. But for me,
You're not
Like,
excited to see Toy Story 5?
I'll probably
But
take them to see
you
it.
want to go see the
I would go see
Ninja
Jackass
Turtles.
5.
You want to go see the Ninja Turtles, the
Yes.
Secret of the Ooze.
Yeah,
That
exactly.
you've seen a million times.
No, but I never saw it. Well, I did see it in the theater, but I was like, I was 8 or whatever. I want to see it in the theater. I went back and saw it.
Bone, you would appreciate it more, and Reimer's in here too. He'd appreciate Toy Story 5 more, the three of us more than Tyvis, because we're all exclusively girl dads. Tyvis wouldn't know what that's
He wouldn't know what that's like. Yeah.
That's why I purposely wore my boy dad shirt that I'm going to take my hoodie
Tyvis
off at the
and,
break.
and the
Yeah.
reason why is because Jesse is more of the star of Toy Story
Oh.
5 than Woody and Buzz.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Tyvis is just in here like, well, why don't we get Rambo on? That's what I need to show him. That's why I show him how to be a man.
Why aren't they blowing stuff
Yeah, why
up?
are they blowing stuff up? Yeah. It's got like on his little Hot Wheels or what's the little thing they call the little car that you get them? The Power Wheels. You have like
Yeah.
little nuts hanging off the back of it and driving around like it's powered by men. That's right. All right, well, Tyvis is back. We got to tell you, the Fan 5K happened. Tyvis ran the 40. We'll tell you what he did coming up next. T-Bone and Tyvis on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
From the Atlas Butler Plumbing Services Traffic Center.
Good morning and happy Monday. Many of us waking up to some wet roads out there, so a heads up. And we are seeing some challenges, especially if you're heading downtown. There's a crash 670 eastbound, just passing 71 south. That left lane is currently blocked 6 miles per hour when it comes to your drive times out there, is causing some backups over by Fort Hayes Park. Again, guys, take it nice and slow on the roads. We are still seeing some wet and slippery roads, even some ponding out there on the shoulders. I'm 10 TV's Brianna Albizu with your fan traffic.
Newman Roofing is proud to sponsor the Fan and 10 TV's Beat the Heat Fan Drive. Help Ohio's most vulnerable residents deal with the extreme heat this summer. Purchase new box fans and take them to the nearest Franklin County Fire Station or buy online. For more information, go to lifecarealliance.org.
I need a small order of sheet metal to repair something in the shop. It's not much, but can you help me out?
At Metal Supermarkets, no order is too small.
Wait, really?
Yep.
What about small home projects?
Yep.
For a car I'm working on?
Yep.
Any kind of metal?
Yep.
Cut to size?
Yep.
With no minimum order?
Yep.
How about 1,000 cut pieces of aluminum flat bar?
Yep. Choose from over 8,000 types, shapes, and grades of metal in any quantity you need. And yes, we're serious. Any metal, any size, ready fast. Locally owned on Wilson Road.
Great Lakes Hyundai, the savings are so good.
Get 0% financing for 60 months on new 2026 Tucsons. Only at Great Lakes, Columbus, or Dublin, or glakeshyundai.com. With approved A1 credit up to 30K finance only, plus qualified rate and 76.
Save big money in your next project when you shop at Menards. We have an excellent in-stock selection of appliances. We carry great brands at the best prices, ready to take home today. Whether you want new laundry appliances or need upgrades for your kitchen, you'll find appliances that'll make your life easier. View our selection of appliance options today on Menards.com. Plus, check out our weekly flyer and find plenty of great deals happening this week.
Save big money at Menards.
Veterans and active duty service members, when your call to service ends, your mission doesn't have to. Go from GI to IT in just a few months at My Computer Career. Prepare for a high-demand career in cybersecurity, protecting people, systems, and institutions from real cyber threats. Cyber warriors are needed now. Will you answer the call? Go to mycomputercareer.edu/CWP to learn more. That's mycomputercareer.edu/CWP, an elite CompTIA certification partner. VA education benefits are available to those who qualify. apply.
Whether adding a room to your home or a room to your budget, use the equity in your house to do big things by opening a home equity line of credit at Kemba Financial Credit Union for convenient, flexible access to cash when you need it most. Apply now at Kemba.org or visit a local branch and enjoy a limited time intro rate. Federally insured by NCUA. Equal housing lender. NMLS 292230. Offer ends July 31st, 2026.
Hello, I'm Shep.
And I'm Mark.
We're the friendly board-certified entomologists from Rose Pest Solutions.
Let's tackle some spider myths.
I've got one. Spiders will sneak up and bite you at night.
That's a myth. Spiders are not interested in having you as a midnight snack. Okay, I've got one. You swallow spiders while you're sleeping.
Myth. What spider would enter the snore hole of death? But here's a fact. Spiders can be hard to control.
So call the pros from Rose.
Call Rose Pest Solutions today.
800-966-ROSE.
Getting a speeding ticket can ruin your day. But what about that cyclist or the pedestrian crossing the street? If you hit them while speeding, you'll do more than just ruin their days. That's why tickets are more than just a fine. They're a second chance. A reminder of what's on the line when you're behind the wheel. You won't get a do-over every time. So take this as your sign to follow the speed limit every drive. Speeding slows you down. Paid for by NHTSA.
Proper tree care is an investment that can lead to substantial returns and increased personal enjoyment. Hiring a certified arborist can help care for your trees and prevent storm damage. Inspections by Ohio ISA certified arborists can often find and mitigate tree defects before they fail. Only professionals with specialized knowledge and training are properly equipped to provide appropriate care. To find an arborist, visit trees4ohio.org. That's trees4ohio.org.
Your favorite fan shows are available as a podcast. What a concept. And don't miss exclusive podcast content like Austin and Vern. Listen on your schedule from anywhere in the world. Available wherever you get your podcasts. Fan weather.
From the Logan AC and Heat Services Weather Center.
Expect on and off showers and storms this morning with wake-up temperatures in the 60s and breezy winds at times. And then this afternoon, we'll still see some chances of showers and storms, otherwise mostly cloudy and breezy with temperatures in the upper 70s. For tonight, turning mostly cloudy to mostly clear with overnight lows down into the 50s. For The Fan, I'm meteorologist Meredith Garfalo with the 10 Weather Impact Forecast.
We test marketed naming the show A Guy and His Butlers.
Oh, that is very touching.
But we thought Bishop and Friends had a better ring to it.
Weekday mornings at 9.
The Fan. One of these men is bald and fat. The other is T-Bone. You're listening to T-Bone and Tyvis.
Tyvis is back. You can say hi to him in the YouTube chat. Just go to YouTube, 971 The Fan. Click on T-Bone and Tyvis. Already in the chat this morning, one Laurencia Powell.
Shout out to Lauren.
Yeah, she is up and she is in there. Also, Joshua Perry is in there, along with all of our regulars like Rusty, and Connor, and Mario, and a bunch of others. Quentin is in there as well. Thank you all for getting up with us this morning, as always. But Tyvis, you're in the chat, but this is like you're back. What inspired you to get in the chat so much the last 3 weeks? Because, I mean, with leave, you're technically allowed to like make no contact with anybody here, and that's totally allowed.
It's one of those things that, you know how, okay, so when you're an athlete, you have a routine.
Mm-hmm.
Like you fall into a routine, and it's hard to break that routine. So routinely, I get up, I come in here, I turn the computer on, and I get on YouTube. Like, and I'm always in the chat.
Yeah.
So when I was on leave, that's all I know. That's all I know is to get up, get on YouTube, and get in the chat. So that's why I was just like, you know what? I'm up. The baby was up anyways because it was my shift. I got up at 5, and it's like once I wake up, I'm not going back to sleep. I'm not one of those people that gets up, do some things, and then can go back to sleep. No, it's you up for the day.
Yeah.
So I was like, well, I might as well check on my guys.
Hey, look at
See
that.
if Dylan getting
was,
fed.
See, that was
Poor
good.
Jessica. She had to open up the checkbook for 3 weeks. Man, who bought the tickets to the movie?
I did.
Okay.
Oh,
he must got him a little bonus.
I guess. Maybe.
You know.
Maybe.
Father's Day.
Link in the bio, huh?
Not actually about fathers at all.
Oh, yeah. By the way, happy Father's Day to everybody. Hope you had a good one if you are a father. Everyone in here, including Rhyme Time, Jacob Reimer is in. So Reimer's going to shadow the next couple days Dylan which is odd because usually you have the worst producer shadowing the better producer. So in this case, it's been flipped around, which is...
Reimer probably knows how to book a guest or two. I have not done that. We had one guest while you were gone, Tyvis, and I said, Joshua.
Yeah, we did.
Anyone from NBC want to come on the show? Just ask them and then let me know.
Yeah.
It was my idea. It's always my idea.
You did do that part. Yes.
Yeah.
You did ask him to book a guest. And then he booked a guest.
Joshua.
That's exactly it. Yeah, that's exactly right. No, but so Reimer's in here for a couple days, then he's going to fill in because Dylan, you're taking some time off. So then Rhyme Time is going to be in
for a couple
days.
Rhyme Time can't even get a dub today.
Well,
Papa Shy. Oh,
and I thought it appropriate.
Still trying to wake up. I'm not used to this.
Ooh,
so
3-0.
Jacob Reimer.
3-0.
For those who don't know, whenever Jacob Reimer is in the building, when Tyvis is in the building, they have to go at it on Papa Shy.
That's right.
Pretty much every
site.
Every single break. So
he needs to be humbled.
So Tyvis was sitting here in the last commercial break. It's the first time, I've seen Tyvis in mostly of 3 weeks. And I thought maybe we'd catch up a little bit. And he's like, oh, I got to go. And then I got to
give him his medicine. He got to take his medicine.
Did you win?
Oh, man. 3-0.
Okay. All right.
I've taken these same amount of shots that Tyvis has had while he's been on leave.
So which means that I'm a better shooter than him because I walked out of there and just bang.
You're back.
Steph Curry. Chef Curry, baby.
There you go. Yeah, that's right. So
Reimer texted me last night. He was like, what time you get in? I was like, oh, he must be shadowing me for some reason. And then I told my girlfriend, I was like, oh, I have to actually get to work at a good time because Reimer's coming in there. And she's like, is he taking your job? I'm like,
see?
Nice to know you have faith that I could keep my job.
Well, everybody got to stay on their toes around here.
Oh, yeah, sure do. That's right.
You never know. People love to get somebody in here and have you train the person that's going to take your job. That's how life works.
Keeps you young. That's right. Keeps you on your toes. Keeps your old ticker moving. You can drop into the YouTube chat, say hi as well. So I said I mostly hadn't seen you for the last part of 3 weeks because Saturday I saw you out at the Fan 5K and also the 1 mile run, the Common Man Mile, that happened, the 9.71K, and the 40-yard dash, which you ran the 40-yard dash.
I did.
And what was the time that we went with at the very end of all that?
4:85.
4:85.
Which is... If you know, that is fantastic for me.
That's
fantastic for me. No, I'm going to tell you why.
Don't even start with that.
I'm going to tell you why.
Don't even start with that.
I'm going to tell you why it's fantastic.
Go ahead. Tell people why it's fantastic.
I'm 50 pounds heavier. It's been 10 years since I ran it. And I had no training. I didn't train for it. It's not like I went out and did starts and anything. I did nothing. This is off the couch to run a 4.85. And by the way, I looked at the video. I was moving too.
You were moving.
I was sliding.
Because I went down to the finish line area to get a eagle eye view of it as you came straight at me, and I'm like, all right, I want to see what this looks like. And I got to be honest,
You got to look. I walked away like, you know what? Man, maybe I lose this 50 pounds, boy. I can make a comeback.
That was something. It was like I was like watching Myles Garrett run at me. It was I was like, man, he has gotten bigger. Good.
You know what? I was listening to Common Man and Timmy. I think it was Thursday, and they were talking about BMI.
Yeah.
I put in our weights, Tyvis. BMI is not kind.
No, we're all obese.
You ran 4.85 as technically an obese person.
Yeah.
That's
Well, I wanted the BMIs. I don't know what they said about it, but I'm going to tell you, BMI is they've done this. They've researched it. The guy who came up with all the BMI crap is like a horrible dude. So this stuff that we are using it's not accurate. You have to be basically like a 12-year-old prepubescent boy to be like, oh yeah, and be like rail thin. And it's like, okay, yeah, you're not obese now. It's like the fact that you, Dylan, are you considered obese?
I was considered overweight.
That's the dumbest thing. So what is someone like me supposed to do? Just
not
drop dead, apparently. Come on. It's ridiculous.
I think the BMI is made to inspire people to lose weight.
Well, yes, or to shame people who are otherwise doing great, who are like, oh, I run marathons, I lift weights, I exercise, I eat right.
Well, I was talking to...
but you got the wrong height and weight combo for this little math scale, so now you should feel bad about yourself?
Wait a minute. Stupid. What did you put as my height and weight?
I think I put 6'3", 255.
And it said obese.
And it said obese.
Obese. Not overweight. Obese. You're a former athlete. It called you,
You know what,
obese.
no, it's funny.
Like, we tease you about it, but you're obviously not in bad shape at all.
So while I was out there, I ran into a fan, and he goes, you know what? You're not as fat as they make you seem. He said, complimented Timmy, you making you seem like you just fat. You're not even fat.
You're not fat. That's the joke. That's the joke. I'm making fun of your weight. Me, Tyvis, I'm making fun of your weight. There's the obvious joke there is that doesn't make sense.
Did you run any of your 5K?
Well, no.
I didn't. Not even a jog.
Well, here's the thing. I didn't run.
Did you take a hard step?
Well, yeah, I actually did have to jog a little bit because Max, who works here upstairs, you've heard Common Man and Timmy. We used to talk about Max, who is one of our, she like runs the whole radio station basically.
Mm-hmm.
She was there, saw her, and saw her little guy who was running around. He's like 5. And so we talked beforehand. I said, are you running the 5K or what are you doing? He said, I'm running the 1 mile. I said, okay. Well, on this course, which again, it's at Otterbein, and they split it off because you can run the mile, the 3 miles, or the 6 miles, technically the 9.71K.
Mm-hmm.
So I passed the point where the cutoff was for 1 mile to go back towards the stadium. I kept going on the 5K course. And I see her little guy running past me at one point, and I'm like, I don't think he's supposed to be up here. So then I called Max and said, is your guy supposed to be up here? And
He's walking so slow, he can make a phone call.
Yeah. So then she's like, no, he ran up ahead of us, and we thought he was running on the course, but he took a wrong turn. I said, you want me to get him? And so then now it's in year 2026. There's me. I mean, obviously, a lot of people out there knew who I was, that I worked at the station, but still, here I am approaching like a young child, and I'm like, hey, your mom says you have to come with me. I'm on the phone with his mom. I just want everybody to know, like, I'm talking to his mom. You want to talk to your mom? And of course, he's met me before, but I could understand if he's like, I don't know who this guy is.
Right.
So he said, no, I'm just going to keep going that way. And I was like, buddy, that's a fun idea. Why don't we go back this way, though, because where your mom is. So eventually we get him back reunited. Everything's good. But by the time I got done when that all happened, I look back and the course workers are picking up the cones because, like, they're cleaning up the course so cars can be on it. And I'm like, great. Now I got to run in front of the truck like the whole. So I didn't. I went back and just did the miles. So.
Did you even try?
On my five.
Quitter. What a quitter.
Did you try enticing the kid with candy?
Yeah, I rolled.
Wow.
I had a van unmarked. Rolled open the door. It was like, your mom said to pick you up. Just get in here. I know her in high school. I don't know. She told me to pick you up.
You know what I did like about the 40 though?
What's
is
that?
that I watched all these people attempt to beat that time, and they realized like, yeah, that 4.8 pretty fast.
Howe's let's not
yeah, two
completely
people beat it.
Two people beat you in the
Had
40.
2 people run I think one ran a 4.71, which I timed that myself. 4.71.
So you
His
know
name
that
was
one.
Nate. And then Greg ran a 4.78, I think it was.
Did either of these guys have like a background of playing sports?
I didn't ask. I was so excited for them. I was so excited that they actually did it.
Yeah.
Because I watched, like, I sat there in time, like, hundreds of people, and nobody could get it. So when I finally clocked the time, I was like, oh, my goodness, you did it. Like, you actually beat the 4.8.
I saw Mike's daughter, Samantha.
Yeah.
She ran the 40. Yeah,
I watched her take off in the 1 mile and the 40.
Yeah. She was running. She had a good time out there. So, yeah, if you didn't get to go out, don't worry. Already confirmed we're doing it next year. We'll get dates and times and signups for all that.
I'm supposed to be racing Timmy in a mile.
You and Tim are going to race in a mile?
Well, Tim says that he's like this all-time sprinter when it comes to, like, miles.
A mile?
Yeah, he said he ran it in, like, 4 minutes or 5 minutes.
Well, there's no way
ridiculous.
he ran it in 4 minutes.
This was back when he was like a kid.
He didn't run a 4-minute mile.
Okay, maybe he said 5.
Like Roger Bannister.
Whatever he said, it was ridiculous.
Okay, well, he didn't run it in that. But let's say he ran it in like 5 minutes or something. That could be very possible.
He ran it in
like
5 minutes 25 years ago? Like, okay.
I got to see. So I got to like get into like some type of shape for this.
Okay, well, then that's all right. So you guys can set all that up. That's the thing.
Round is a shape, Tyvis.
Yeah, that is true. That's what I've been telling myself for years.
Get out of here.
Golf fans were mean to one of the golfers over the weekend at the U.S. Open. We'll talk about it in 2 minutes. T-Bone and Tyvis on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
From the Atlas Butler Plumbing Services Traffic Center.
If you live in Marysville and are heading outside right now, we are seeing a crash on 33 eastbound passing Scottslawn Road by that rest area. The right lane is currently blocked, so it will cause you some slowdowns as you're approaching areas like Plain City, Dublin, even further as you're heading towards downtown Columbus. We also have a disabled vehicle 71 northbound just passing Morse Road. That right lane is currently blocked before you get to that 270 split. I'm 10 TV's Brina Albizu with your fan traffic.
Hey, it's Common Man. Everybody's talking about affordability these days, but the good news is you'll find hundreds of vehicles that fit your budget at GoGermain.com. Drive home in a new sedan starting at just $139 a month. New SUVs from only $189 a month, or a truck for as low as $329. Plus, choose from over 1,700 new and pre-owned vehicles, all priced under $30K, and it's only at GoGermain.com. And with their $1,000 price promise, no one's going to sell you a car for less. Go see my friends today. GoGermain.com.
Our double hung is as good as it gets. There's something really simple. It's called an interlock. We interlock our windows. The interlock is the absolute best way to alleviate air infiltration. With the interlock, it's harder to break into. When you interlock the sashes, it makes a better window. It's just a darn good window, and we're very proud of it.
Call Rizzotti today at 777-4806.
What can ADP do for small business? We help answer the business questions, like how do you track employee time? How do you do payroll taxes? Or what does compliance even mean? So small businesses can focus on bigger questions. Now florists can ask, can we invent another holiday to sell bouquets? Pizza shops can ask, how do we stuff a calzone into a pizza crust? And pool cleaners can ask, what is that thing in the filter? These are the questions you can focus on when ADP takes care of the business of your small business. ADP for small business.
T-Bone and Tyvis is sponsored by Capital Ford of Columbus. Find your dream ride and get approved fast at capitalfordofcolumbus.com. Just a reminder, Tyvis thinks all pizza tastes the same. Also a reminder, Tyvis was born without taste buds. You're listening to Bone and Tyvis.
All right. I think I have set a new personal record so far in the last week and a half, and that is it's been 32 minutes of this show, and I have not once mentioned the words World Cup, I don't think yet, but I have been watching. I have watched I
watched a ton of WNBA.
Did you? Oh, yeah, because you were in the chat talking about WNBA and bringing up stuff, and I had to Google what you were talking about. Because
you didn't know who Olivia Miles was?
I wasn't locked in on her game, but now I am. After you said that, because I looked and she's been having some good games.
Yeah, I was actually watching them last night. The Mystics, Cody McMahon plays for Washington Mystics. I was watching them play Olivia Miles and the Lynx, and it was the way that game ended was laughable. What
happened?
So the Mystics was down, and they ended up like hitting a layup to go up by like 1 point, right?
Yeah.
And it's like, I think it was like 19 seconds left in the game. So Olivia Miles is taking the ball out. She tries to give it to Kayla McBride, but Kayla McBride like fakes and takes off. But when she fakes, Olivia throws her the ball, so she turns the ball over on the inbound. So the funniest part is they obviously have to foul. So they foul. They go to the free throw line. The girl splits them. She makes one, misses the second one.
Yeah.
The Mystics grabs the board, the offensive board. They got to foul again. Next person goes to the line. She splits them. She makes the first one, misses the second one. They grab the board again.
No.
I said, at this point,
you can't win a basketball game doing that. Letting the other team got on three
different shooters, 3 offensive boards. And
that's insane. On free throws at the end of the game.
Losing like that. I said, this is a shame.
That is, you earned that, L. Carry that one around. You earned that for sure. Yeah, so you were locked in on WNBA. I was, meanwhile, yesterday, I'm watching Cape Verde, the tiny African nation, first World Cup ever, I believe, that they've qualified for. Steven Moreira, who I totally forgot this. Last week, Cape Verde was playing Spain, and I was like, oh, you can just go ahead and take the over on this. I think it's like 4.5 goals. Just go ahead and take the over. Spain's going to roll them. 0-0 tie. For them, like a massive win, right? But then it's like, okay, that was a fluke. Never doing that again. Crew defender Steve Moreira played out of his mind in that game. This game, they played Uruguay. another team that's like won World Cups. Like they are a soccer nation.
Yeah.
Tied them, got the first goal on a free kick, got up 1-0. I'm like, oh, here we go.
Yeah.
It might be an upset.
You're 1-0. Like, that could be it right there.
And then at the end of the half, Uruguay got 2 goals, made it 2-1 going into halftime. And I'm like, oh, that's bad.
Well, it's over with now.
I went from not knowing anything about this country to being like, that's bad for our Blue Sharks. Our Blue Sharks, that's their nickname. They're just, come on. And so then second half.
You like Bo when it comes to SMU, my ponies.
Oh, my Sharks, baby.
My ponies.
My Shark. I ordered a jersey. I got a jersey coming in the mail. I got a Cape Verde jersey on the way. So then they scored. Cape Verde scored in the 60th minute, tied it up 2-2. Shut out Uruguay in the second half. Steven Moreira played out of his mind. He cleared a ball off the line with his head. Played like unreal defense. The whole team did. They tied 2-2. There's a chance this tiny little country, which is not even on the mainland of Africa. Africa's a giant continent. It's little islands off the coast that they only gained independence in like 1975 from Portugal.
Hey, you did your research.
I am in.
He's invested.
I want to be a part of this nation.
Meanwhile, I'm over here upset at Sam Burns for missing his putt on 18.
Oh, you were watching?
Oh man, he's like
You
like
liked
a
it on the US
magician.
Open?
He like a magician on the green.
Sam Burns?
Yeah.
They're calling him Mr. Burns. No? Simpsons? No, thanks. That's fine. I have no ideas. I don't know Sam Burns.
He does really well putting. Didn't he, Reimer, wasn't he the guy for the Masters that putted like a long putt at the end?
Sam Burns?
Yeah.
Yeah, Reimer, you know every one of his things he's ever done in his life. You got it, right? You've watched golf. You know everything he's ever done.
I can't remember if it's him or Justin Rose.
It might have been Rosie. I think it was Rose. I know Burns finished like in the top 12, but I don't remember him making like a really long putt on
Then
the
it
last.
was Rose. But Sam Burns putt out, it was a long putt. He was like, he was knocking him down. And then on 18, he missed it. And it was like, it was one of the ones where you watch it and you just, you feel bad for him because it was like, it like cuffed the edge of it.
Oh, did it really? It rimmed out?
Yeah, it was,
that's bad.
man.
You don't like those. What are they calling those? When it rims out? Is that a
rim job?
Lip out. Is that what I'd see? I don't know if they're calling it or not. I'm glad you said it. So Wyndham Clark won the U.S. Open, his second U.S. Open that he has taken. Now, I saw Timmy tweet out and said, something like earlier in the day, like, oh, Wyndham Clark ruined Father's Day because he had such a gigantic lead going into Sunday. For people want the U.S. Open to have drama in it, but he had a pretty big lead going into it. And then I saw later that people got thrown out of the U.S. Open for booing, loudly harassing Wyndham Clark. And I'm like, are people mad at this guy because he was like dominating the first 3 days? No. Maybe, but the real reason, according to the internet, and then Rhyme Time, we were asking you before the show started, you can verify this, right? That it's because of what he did was it Oakmont, where he had a bad tournament and then he just destroyed the clubhouse? He missed the cut or something and destroyed the clubhouse?
Yeah.
What?
And they've had the most U.S. Opens at Oakmont. And, yeah, he just in the locker room and just completely destroyed 2 lockers.
And this is like, isn't it like a historic locker room kind of? Like it's really old and he just decided.
Is Oakmont the one that's like a public course that anybody can play? Or is that a different one I'm thinking of? That's not it then. Okay.
Pebble's public, and it's a top U.S. Open venue.
Then I'm thinking of something else. There we go. Okay, so Oakmont, anyway, he destroyed the locker room at Oakmont. So now.
Well, he just made $4.5 million. He can donate a little bit back to fixing it.
Well, apparently, Reimer, he wasn't even like he didn't apologize at first. Then when he did, it was kind of like, if that offended you, I guess I'm sorry.
Yeah,
whatever. Kind of that attitude.
And I think like he did have to pay some kind of a fine.
I'm sure he did.
And he has to donate to like their charity or to the course. So it's like, yeah, maybe he will use some of his winnings to give back to Oakmont. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's why he was playing so seriously. He down right now. He had to make that donation. His money is looking funny.
Yeah. He said to NBC after the win, he said, New York didn't really like me. This, of course, where they were playing was at Shinnecock there in Long Island. He said, I love you guys, but I get it. Some of it's self-deserved. I did some unfortunate things last year that I really regret, and I've been sorry, and I've been sorry multiple times, and I'm still sorry. So hopefully I can win you guys over eventually. Well, not yesterday.
No, he should just embrace the villain role.
Yeah.
We need villains in sports.
He should be like, yeah, I did that on purpose.
Yes.
You know what? I'd do it again. And then he went into Shinnecock and just like takes another club to their. It's like, this is what I do when I win. It's like Motley Crue on the road. Like their Hydra hotel rooms, they're just going to be smashed. Everything's going to be broken. That's what he could embrace it, but no. Instead, he's got to apologize and be that. I don't know if those people will ever forgive him. I personally wouldn't if I were a golf fan, but I'm not, so I don't really care. But for those who do, I guess it had the crowd very fired up yesterday. So let him.
His father took a red eye to see him win.
Did he really?
On Father's Day.
Why wasn't he there before?
I don't know.
I
don't know what his dad.
Your kid's play. What is he like? Oh, you got to be up by 7 or 8 strokes for I'm going to come to your golf tournament, loser.
He has something going on.
What does he have going on?
Maybe he didn't believe. He didn't believe in him.
Yeah, that's not a good dad.
I didn't book it because I didn't believe in you.
All right, golf fans. Before I judge Wyndham Clark's dad, is he taking cancer treatments or something? Then I'd say, okay, I get it. If he has health concerns or maybe a family member that he has to look after, then fine. But if he's fully healthy, he was like, oh, U.S. Open, you're in that stupid thing, you loser. God, you dumb golf career. Then that's not a good dad. I'm sorry. If he doesn't show up for his son, I think that's kind of bad. So I didn't know why he didn't do it.
I gotta go.
I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, that's right. You have to do TV now. Well, it's tough when someone takes 3 weeks off, Tyvis, to remember their schedule all of a sudden. Bad guy's going to get a good job. Details next. T-Bone and Tyvis on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
From the Atlas Butler Plumbing Services Traffic Center.
Noticing a new crash out there. This time around it's happening over by Dublin, affecting that 33 eastbound ramp to 270 eastbound. So expect some lane closures out there. Outside of Marysville, still watching this crash. It's that right lane blocked on 33 eastbound, passing Scotts Lawn Road. It's right by that rest area, too. Also seeing some slowdowns really developing this morning, passing 42 as you're heading towards Plain City. So a heads up out there. I'm 10 TV's Brianna Albizu with your fan traffic.
Experience the adrenaline of Barrett Jackson in Columbus, Ohio, June 25th to 27th. See hundreds of no reserve collector cars cross the auction block, interactive sponsor displays, and a wide selection of food and drinks. It's an exciting high-octane event for fans of all ages. Tickets on sale now at barrett-jackson.com.
From the FIFA World Cup to competitive business environments, grand ambitions lead to game-changing achievements. At Bank of America, we're there to support businesses at every step, providing insights and expertise to help you gain an edge.
He shoots, he scores!
What would you like the power to do? Explore winning business solutions at BofA.com/gamechangers. Bank of America, official bank of the FIFA World Cup 2026.
At EasyCater, we believe every workday gets better with great food. Like that morning status meeting, always better with bagels. And don't forget the coffee. Ops team working late? How about some Power Bowls to keep them going strong? Sandy's celebrating 10 years at the company. This calls for cupcakes. With EasyCater, you get a huge variety of favorite restaurants with tools to help meet dietary needs and stay on budget, all on one platform. So make every workday better with EasyCater. Start an order at easycater.com.
From the FIFA World Cup to competitive business environments, grand ambitions lead to game-changing achievements. At Bank of America, we're there to support businesses at every step, providing insights and expertise to help you gain an edge.
He shoots, he scores!
What would you like the power to do? Explore winning business solutions at BofA.com/gamechangers. Bank of America, official bank of the FIFA World Cup 2026.
Common Man and Timmy has been voted the dumbest show in America.
What size pant are you in?
That's a Puma pants, and you know that it's wrong.
It's a 38.
Here's a comment from a real listener. I just started listening to the stupid show. It's minimal sports discussion with large amounts of absolute nonsense.
Why don't you just put on a sundress and sashay around the town square?
Common Man and Timmy reaching new heights of stupid. Weekdays from 3 to 6 on The Fan, Ohio's nonsense destination.
Start your summer off right with a brand new 2026 Chevy Trax from McDaniel GM Superstore. Matty Ice here, and this month save up to $3,000 off MSRP or get 3.9% APR for 60 months or lease for just $175 a month for 36 months with $39.98 due at signing. For qualified buyers, terms and conditions apply. See dealer for details. McDaniel GM Superstore is just off Route 23 north on 95 in Marion, or go to McDanielGMSuperstore.com. Chevrolet, together, let's drive.
3 decades, one family, and a simple promise to deliver a white glove customer experience every single time. Newman Roofing, locally owned, family operated, and proud to have earned 1,200 5-star reviews from families just like you. Call Newman Roofing today, 614-NEW-ROOF, or visit newmanroofing.com.
Hey, Weekend Warriors, Austin Ward here. You want to know when your body starts talking back on a golf course? Cart path only. Suddenly your ball is 80 yards across the fairway. You're hiking over there with 3 clubs, and by the time you get to it, you're not thinking birdie. You're wondering if the course has an urgent care. And that's the point. It's not just the scorecard. It's the whole day. Walking 18 without feeling like you're in a survival show. Bending down to read a putt without making that noise. Getting home and still having enough left in the tank for the kids, the yard, the cooler, all of it. That's why Awaken 180 makes sense. It's a medication-free solution with weekly weight loss, support, and yes, free support for life. You may not fix your slice overnight, but drop 30, 40, even 50 pounds, and the game, plus life after the game, feels better. Take strokes off your game by taking pounds off your frame. Make the call, 844-346-1800 or online at awaken180weightloss.com.
Have you ever met a man who wins money betting on tennis? Enter Scotty Vegas. Join Scotty and Dave Biddle for On the Money.
Presented by Ohio for Responsible Gambling.
Sunday mornings at 9 on The Fan. All your favorite fan shows are available when you want them.
Head to 971thefan.com and hit that subscribe button.
The Fan, Ohio sports destination. Sometimes when Tyvis wears khaki pants, I can see the outline of his genitals. There's no joke there. It's just an observation.
God, the more I resist, the more intriguing they become. I can't look away.
You're listening to T-Bone and Tyvis.
30 minutes from now, we have a little docket here on the sheet. Best and worst case scenarios for both the Browns and the Bengals this season. We will talk about that in the 7 o'clock hour. Tyvis Powell, if you've missed it, is back. No more Joshua Perry, but he was here for the last 3 weeks. And, of course, we appreciate Joshua's help while Tyvis was on paternity leave. The boy dad himself, back and ready to go in the chair. How was your 10 TV spot? First time doing that in 3 weeks. How
A little rusty.
Little rusty?
Rusty. Not Rusty Rotors.
I was going to say, is that the nickname for the son? Is Little Rusty? Because maybe there's a little paternity test that we need to get checked out? Is that what we're calling it?
When he came out and he looked like Denzel Washington.
You knew. That was him.
I said, yeah, that's my...
I'll tell you what. He has some hair. That little guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had a lot of hair.
Shout out to...
Caps just shot through you and went right to him. They did your hair, and then now he's got the hair. It just went good for you. I didn't know that was a benefit of Caps.
I don't think you got to worry about that. Yeah.
Yeah, he's doing great. So that's good to see.
Lounge 37 in the sports. He said,
never heard of
That's
him.
old JP.
Yes. Oh, that is JP.
That's Joshua Perry.
I
yeah.
did not know. I replied to him thinking he was just some random.
No, that's
citizen.
Joshua Perry.
That actually makes sense because he said, "Do you go to? Should Wyndham Clark's dad go to every one of his events because he's a 33-year-old man?" And I said, "It's the U.S. Open."
Yeah.
It's not like it was just some random tournament somewhere.
I'm just saying, like, the idea that, like, he took a red eye out all the day before your son's got a 7-shot lead. Wow, what a dad. Like, that's great. Of course. It's like, whatever.
What do you think? He wants to be there to watch your kid
No, I'm
lose?
just saying if it's like, oh, hey, my son's getting named president of the United States. And it's like, oh, I took a red eye to get there for the, when he takes the oath of office. It's like, you might want to show up for that one, Dad. I don't know. It's kind of a big deal.
Got going on?
Do they hate each other? Like if it
Couldn't have been that. They faked it for TV if they do.
Well, I'm saying like if it was a Jack Johnson situation where his parents stole all his money, then yeah, stay away. Maybe he's told you like go no contact. I'm not talking to you.
No, like I said, you don't know what's going on in his father's life, and he probably been to every event, and he probably said, "You know what? Don't come."
If he's been to every event, he would show up to the U.S. Open.
U.S. Open,
especially.
That's what I'm saying.
My God, if he wasn't there Thursday, he played so well. It was like, okay, let me go out there for the weekend at least. Nah,
no, that's right. I feel like either you don't show up or you do, but you don't go halfway through and it's like, oh, it looks like my kid could win. I guess I better get there. Yeah, okay, man. I don't know. Like, go there. I would think of nothing else. Obviously, Wyndham Clark plays golf. Does Dad, hate golf?
He should have.
Probably not.
He should have pulled Austin Powers. Daddy wasn't there to take me to the fair, to change my underwear.
Right. See, I feel like if your kid is good at golf, potentially Dad got kid into golf at some point, took him to golf lessons.
That's not true.
It could be the case. All I'm saying is if they don't talk, then that's fine. But if they do talk,
there's no way that they don't talk.
Okay.
Like he embraced them when he saw.
It's weird that dad wouldn't then be like, oh, I'm going to go to when my kid plays a major, I want to be there just to see him. I want to be there to support him. I want to hang around with him. Now if the kid says, Dad, don't come around, it makes me nervous because I'm playing, then fine.
Maybe
that's
he
different
was trying to surprise him.
Yeah, I feel like, no, he doesn't have to go to the, I don't know, whatever the dumb, like all the tournaments that are just named after sponsors. Yeah, okay.
So they said
you got to go to the Alaskan Air Open. All right. No, you don't have to make it to that one. But the U.S. Open, yeah, you probably should go to that one.
They said that they're thinking about what his family's been through. His dad has been through. They lost his mom to cancer in 2013, and then Randall, the father, had open heart surgery in 2024.
All right.
So 2 years ago.
I just walked with the guy at the 5K this weekend who had his knee replaced 9 weeks ago, and he came out and did the mile.
And
so, like, you know what? I'm hearing excuses is all I'm hearing on that.
Wyndham said that his dad has never really gotten to see him win in person. So this was a very nice way and he can't wait to celebrate.
Well, I can understand the one a couple years ago. Well, I don't know. Didn't he win it before? Was it 2023? 23? Okay. Yeah. And then dad had open heart surgery in 24.
Yeah.
All right, sounds like a guy who's not there for his kid.
Then we had the total other end of the spectrum where we had a guy caddy for his kid on the 18th hole on Father's Day.
Yeah, right. I'm just saying.
Reimer, what was this?
You know what
name?
is that? You know what Randall said?
What'd he say?
Blank them kids.
Right. Yeah, that's exactly it. I'm just saying, like, everybody's talking about this being a touching moment. I think maybe his dad was the one who was out there, like, ever since you destroyed that locker room at Oakmont, I haven't wanted to see you play. And
Wait
it's
a minute.
like, maybe that's
How many times has Wyndham won, like, an event?
He won the U.S.
He's
Open.
won it 2 times in the past 4 years. Like,
and then he's won other. He won it a couple weeks ago,
23,
right? He was in the
man was having open heart surgery in 24, so I would imagine in 23, like, he might have got, like.
Well, maybe he didn't know. Maybe he was like, something's always weird. I always have heartburn, son. And he's like, yeah, shut up, Dad. You're never there for me. And he's like, okay, I guess I'll stay away. I don't know. I just wanted, I'm not getting this is so touching. I just want to know why Dad taking a red eye to go see your son win the U.S. Open.
He was going to win.
That's front runner behavior is what I'm saying. You're showing up once your son is like, oh, I might win the U.S. Open. He's like, oh, I better get there now. Oh, okay. Way to be supportive. I'm saying you got to be there for your kids.
You can support your kid from the thing. You don't know where Randall is.
Was he here in Dublin for the memorial when his son was leading that tournament too?
He probably didn't have no money. His son up there destroying locker rooms and whatnot. They ain't got no money.
Let me tell you, this is what I know.
Y'all see gas prices is under $4. Shout out to that.
You may have forgotten. This is my area of expertise. One thing I know about the whites is if they play golf, usually poor.
Whites are good.
Usually the whites that play golf, extremely poor, can't afford it. He probably couldn't afford a flight. Probably couldn't even get out there to see his son. He's probably like, I can't drive. My 78 Winnebago won't make it all the way out there. I can't drive that thing all the way across country. Get out of here.
Let me go look at Randall's dad or Randall's gear. He probably ain't.
Yeah, who's he sponsored by? Kmart? Spirit Airlines? Yeah, no, he's got sponsors and money.
T-Mobile.
Well, didn't he throw a club at a T-Mobile sign a couple years ago, and then that was a sponsor of his?
The same year of the Oakmont locker bashing. At the PGA Championship.
Obviously, Wyndham got anger issues. He didn't want to be around.
Maybe that's it.
Exactly. Take it out on Randall. That's probably what it is.
It's okay, son. And he's like, you know what, Dad? It's because you. And he just starts beating him up with a club. Goes like Tiger Woods' wife on him, just like.
But Tyvis, did you see the kid, the amateur? What's his name, Reimer?
Miles Russell. He's 17 years old.
I'm so glad that Jacob Reimer is filling in today as like shadowing you, because literally the whole show's like, Reimer, what's the golf guy with the thing? It's been the entire. It's been
idiots.
We're gonna keep doing it
about golf. Let's ask Reimer.
Yeah, that's right.
But yeah, he literally caddied for his kid on the 18th hole. Literally, like.
What did Miles do? Triple bogey?
I don't know what he did on the last hole, but then you got Wyndham Clark's dad that's showing up 10 holes into the tournament.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait a minute. So his dad took over on the last hole?
Yeah.
And we applaud this?
Yes. Miles Russell's caddy walked over to the ropes and took off like his bib and handed him the clubs. And so then his dad came inside the ropes and had the caddy gear on and started walking up the 18th with his son.
Father's Day moment.
Who's
Tyvis,
17?
That ain't no moment. He been there the whole time.
Yeah,
that's right.
He been there the whole time. That's loser behavior.
That's exactly right. Yeah.
Why he wait to the 18th?
I love it too. Then where dad comes in, it's like, all right, my son's about to go up here. I'm going to caddy for him. And then all he's
That
like,
caddy said, this dude stinks. Let me go ahead and get his dad in here.
it's like his second. It's like on his second shot. He's like 280 away. He's like, what are you thinking here, Dad? He's like, you don't need anything else, son. Just hands him a putter. And he's like, Dad, maybe this isn't for you. Maybe you need to go back over. Where's the other guy? I already kicked. Oh, he's already at the clubhouse. He's already going to drink in. All right, good stuff. I was an idiot. Yeah, I feel like when the sports dad out of nowhere is like, show up for my kid on day one. No. Oh, wait, he's leading the U.S. Open? Suddenly, we got to just run in with the little intro music here. It's my time. It's Father's Day. He's leading. And now, from somewhere he wasn't supposed to be, Wyndham Clark's dad. Yeah. Just like, this is the greatest dad in history? I don't think so.
It's a shame. Randall can't even get his moment because of you.
Randall Clark named his kid after a hotel chain. Yeah. His other son, Holiday Inn, could not make it. Doubletree is making cookies right now. All right. And I'll talk. I didn't even get to the tease, but Mike Babcock sucks. He's probably going to coach the Oilers, win the Stanley Cup, and everybody in the Jackets hates him. There you go. An all-time legend is coming back. Details next. T-Bone and Tyvis on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
From the Atlas Butler Plumbing Services Traffic Center.
Looking at some major slowdowns on the far east side of Columbus. We're talking just as you're passing Buckeye Lake, 70 westbound, passing State Route 37. We are seeing a crash out there. That left lane is blocked, and that's why we're seeing all these delays this morning. About 10-minute delay for your commute so far, 17 miles per hour for your speeds. For that detour, if you get off and take State Route 37 northbound towards Broad Street, take that all the way towards downtown. That will save you a lot of time on this Monday. I'm 10 TV's Brianna Albizu with your fan traffic.
Welcome back to That Lux Life. It's your boy, Will Winmore. Today's guest, the Millionaire Ball from the new Ohio Lottery Daily Draw game, Millionaire for Life. Hey-o! So if a player matches 5 numbers and the Millionaire Ball number, they win $1 million a year for life. Hey-o! Or $100,000 a year for life if they match just 5. Hey-o! Millionaire for Life is the game. Millionaire Ball is his name. Play Ohio's newest daily draw game for your chance to win for life. Players are subject to Ohio laws and commission regulations. Play responsibly.
Truck drivers, don't miss out on the unmatched consistency of a Schneider driving job. With our industry-leading selection of driving options, you'll find a job with the freight, home time, and schedule you've been looking for. Plus, Schneider drivers operate state-of-the-art, well-maintained equipment and have access to award-winning benefits and a 24/7 support team. Don't wait. Find a job that offers the stability you need to fuel your career. Search jobs and apply today at SchneiderJobs.com. That's SchneiderJobs.com.
This 4th of July week, Championship Golf takes center stage in Columbus. From July 2nd through 5th, the 46th U.S. Senior Open Championship comes to Scioto Country Club, where legends of the game meet hallowed grounds that don't play favorites. Feel the energy, the tradition, and the pressure of championship golf at its finest. Be there for every moment. Tickets are available now on SeatGeek.
Hey Columbus, what if you could buy a new Ford at the exact price a Ford employee pays? No markup, no haggling, just straight employee pricing for everybody. Right now, Capital Ford of Columbus, get that deal on almost every new F-150, Super Duty, Explorer, Mustang, and more. That's thousands in savings on Capital Ford's best-selling trucks and SUVs. This deal will expire soon. Come to Capital Ford of Columbus today and drive home happy with employee pricing. Visit CapitalFordofColumbus.com today, where we are priced for you.
At Metal Supermarkets, we're all about getting you and your crew to quit in time sooner. That's why our service is a cut above. You see, no matter the project, we'll get you to the right metal, shape, and grade. Cut to any size, ready real fast. And yeah, we'll deliver, leaving plenty of time for the important things, like opening an ice-cold can of aluminum. Metal Supermarkets. convenience store for metal.
There's this thing repair people do nowadays.
Mapo's Plumbing. Sure, we do have a dispatch fee. It's $1 zillion.
A dispatch fee, a trip charge, going out to your house bill.
Bippity Bing Bong Electrical. Our trip charge is a nice new car.
But not Apex Pros, the pros who knows. When you call Apex for repairs on your AC, plumbing, or electric, there's no dispatch fee.
Thank you for calling Apex Pros. Why would we? Kinda silly to ask for money before we do anything, isn't it?
We give you an upfront price only after we know what's really going on. We think it's the right thing to do, instead of...
Slappy's AC, electric, plumbing, dry cleaning, haberdashery, and chiropractic. Of course we charge to come out. $1 kajillion, 3 diamond rings, and 2 exotic pets.
Apex Pros. Never a dispatch fee. Examples of competitive rates may have been slightly exaggerated.
Columbus loves Apex Pros. The pros who knows. ApexPros.com.
This is Gordon Miller for Miller Lending, the original home of the no-cost mortgage. As a third-generation family-owned business, I learned early on the importance of relationships and always looking out for the best interest of the consumer. So back in 1987, I witnessed firsthand how closing costs worked and did not like what I saw. Averaging upwards of $15,000, the cost of refinancing was so high, it prevented borrowers from lowering their payment, while the cash to close on a purchase was doubled. That's insane. So 39 years ago, I developed a loan option without any cost at all. Instead of using your money, we used the lender's money. The result? A zero closing cost mortgage. Fast forward to today, and we've now saved consumers over $500 million in needless fees. So before you hand your money over to your lender, call Miller Lending and see why a no-cost loan is right for you. 877-9-NO-COST, or simply apply online at nocostmortgage.com. Miller Lending is an equal housing lender and MLS number 250-2146.
Introducing UDF's new Ice Cream Quakes flavors for summer. Get a sugar rush with cotton candy crackle. Try something crunchy and creamy with peanuts and caramel corn. Feel a chili lime kick with mango chili tango. Or go for a summer favorite with peachy cobbler. UDF Summer Ice Cream Quakes. Only at United Dairy Farmers for a limited time.
Broadcasting live from the McDaniel GM Superstore Studios. Driving excellence since 1916. Chevrolet. Together, let's drive. WBNS HD1 Columbus.
Good morning, I'm Dylan Gonzalez. Wyndham Clark won the U.S. Open for the second time in his career, but it wasn't easy. Clark led every round of the tournament. However, he nearly gave away a 6-shot lead on Sunday, finishing just 1 stroke ahead of Sam Burns to win his second U.S. Open in 4 years. On the diamond, the Cincinnati Reds took 2 of 3 from the New York Yankees, including a 4-1 win in the rubber match yesterday. The Redlegs will start a series with the Milwaukee Brewers tonight. First pitch is set for 7:10, and the Cleveland Guardians were in Houston this weekend. They lost 2-1 yesterday and dropped 2 of 3 games to the Astros. The Guardians will look to bounce back tonight. First pitch from Chicago is scheduled for 7:40. This update is sponsored by TurboTrack Realty. Done with that property? Call John Kosick at TurboTrack Realty for a cash offer today. 614-472-0000. Breaking sports news when it happens right here on The Fan, Ohio's sports destination.
Tyvis Powell helped the Buckeyes win a national championship. T-Bone watched Tyvis Powell help the Buckeyes win a national championship. Equally important. You're listening to T-Bone and Tyvis.
I watched so much soccer over the weekend. I have been loving the World Cup. I've been loving watching all the videos surrounding the World Cup. I just tweeted this out at Degenerate T-Bone if you want to see it. Fans of Mexico's soccer team. Right? So obviously the U.S., Mexico, and Canada are all hosting these games. So Mexico is playing their games, of course, in Mexico. United States playing their games in the United States. Canada playing in Canada. That's how that works. Mexico, their fans, have you seen this video where they drank so much beer? Because they give you the beer, obviously, in cups. They are putting the beer in cups and stacking them. Right, and have you ever seen the beer snakes, Tyvis, that they do like at Cubs games where they'll stack the beers and they'll make so many cups in a row that they've probably done this at Guardians games too, where it's like it becomes like a giant like snake almost.
Yes,
of plastic cups, right? Yep. Well, the Mexico fans had so many cups they actually turned it into like an arch that went across like a walkway, And then what they did was they took one particularly not heavy, his BMI probably good, not a heavyweight guy, very lightweight fan, but they picked him up and threw him like 8 feet in the air over top of this beer cup arch they had made and caught him on the other side.
Wow.
I'm just saying, like, the athleticism in the stands. Like, think about all those guys, how much they had to drink, and then they're tossing a human over an 8-foot barricade.
You said this was Mexico?
Yeah. I tweeted it out at Jared Tebow. You can see the video right there. Said nothing but respect for our CONCACAF rivals.
Another ignorant soccer fan question.
Go ahead.
There's been plenty of them.
Yeah.
So it's my understanding that the host nation gets an automatic berth into the World Cup.
That's correct, yes.
Was that the case for all 3 hosting nations?
That's also correct. Yes, you got that right.
Interesting. And how many of them actually would have made the tournament if it wasn't for that?
Oh, USA, Mexico, Canada would have all 3 most likely qualified.
Okay.
Like U.S. and Mexico pretty much qualified. Well, U.S. didn't qualify in 2018, but we don't speak of that. But yeah, the U.S. would have definitely qualified. Mexico would have definitely qualified. Canada's been really good of late. They hired an American guy, Jesse Marsh, to run their program, and he's done an awesome job. So, yeah, I think all 3 of them would have qualified, but they expanded the tournament from 32 teams to 48. So it washed out in the end because more teams are getting in anyway. But
so is the knockout round now going to be one more additional round than it has been in past years?
So, like I said, there were 32 teams in. When they get to the knockout round after these next couple rounds of games, it'll be 32 teams and then 16 and then 8. So, yeah, an extra round in the knockout. But, hey, the good thing for the U.S. is they won their group. This game against Turkey on Thursday, you can just literally run all backups out there. It does not matter. I'm sorry, Turkey A.
There you go.
My bad. That's right. We learned that. Turkey A. Turkey A. I'm trying to say, I've heard Cabo Verde. I've heard Cape Verde. I've heard Cape Verde. I actually heard people from the country saying Cape Verde. So now I'm feeling like Cape Verde is the way we should be going with that. I don't speak Portuguese, but apparently that's the language that is spoken there. So, yeah, whatever. I'm trying to put respect on everybody's names. Get the names right, Tyvis. Bosnia and Herzegovina. Yeah, sure. Them too. They're great. But have you watched 1 second of World Cup, Tyvis?
1 second of it? Absolutely.
2 seconds of it?
Yeah.
How much World Cup have you watched a game?
No.
Okay.
No.
I almost accidentally caught a World Cup game on Saturday.
This fool on Friday, Tyvis, the U.S. is playing at 3. It's a big game against Australia, which, by the way, the U.S. won 2-0.
This was Friday?
Smoked them. The layup happened.
I think I remember you and Josh talking about this because he was watching something else.
Joshua said he would watch Bar Rescue.
That's like it. Yeah.
So that's... So then I said, Dylan, are you going to watch any of this? And you said, I have a haircut scheduled at the same time.
Yes.
So
and then when I checked the score after I was done with my haircut, I was like, oh, they're up 2-0. No reason to tune into this game. Maybe next time. But Saturday, maybe you can help.
Did you watch any soccer Saturday? No, I get it. That's fair. But that's how good this U.S. team has been that you turn the game and you're like, there's nothing to worry about here.
That's what I see.
That's how good they've been.
That was the 15 seconds that I seen.
Okay.
I turned it on and the U.S. was up 2-0 and I watched it till half and then I was like, oh, it is over.
Yeah, they won.
Saturday, I believe. Was Germany playing Saturday?
I feel like that's right.
So
my days are running together now, but yeah, I'm pretty sure played.
I went to one of Tyvis' spots, Firebirds in Polaris.
Oh, yeah?
By the way.
That's why I got my hair cut in the parking lot.
Yes.
That was the game against Ivory Coast where they came back and won. Yeah.
So I saw them celebrating the second goal in like stoppage time.
Oh yeah, because they put a sub in and he scored 2 goals to win the game for
Wait
them.
a minute, we not about to speed past this. So let me get this right. You went to go see a movie and you went to Firebirds.
Wow,
and I paid for both.
Did you get a raise?
Got 2 raises or something. That's crazy.
But I had a bacon wrapped filet mignon.
Oh, look at you.
It was delicious.
You had to put the bacon on?
I didn't like how you said that. Filet mignon? Didn't
mignon.
make yeah, okay. Sure.
Yeah.
And was it good?
Yeah, it was really good.
Was this Saturday?
Yes. And then the girlfriend had a pineapple chicken kebab.
Oh.
That had a lot of flavor.
Okay.
I had a steak and I was jealous of her chicken. That's how much flavor this pineapple chicken.
That Firebird spot is very underrated. I've been there a couple times. Every time I've had a good experience. So.
And it's a decently, like, I don't know, I paid like $38 for my steak.
Yeah, right. It's not like
good.
it's not like the full-on steak
right?
price
Yeah.
experience or price, but yeah, it's still really good.
It's
I
good
like it
for
there.
what you're getting.
Yeah, I agree with that. It's an elevated step above like the steak places that are named after locations.
Yeah.
Like Texas, Outback. It's like above those.
Outback Steakhouse is absolute trash, by the way. If you go there, wow, we can't hang out.
Don't tell my wife that they like the Del Monte.
I really wanted to run in there with the U.S. soccer jersey after the U.S. won and be like, "Hey, throw another chip on the bar bag," and they're just like, "I don't know what you're talking about." It's like Australia, yeah,
Aussie.
For my best friend's bachelor party, he said, "During this trip, I want to go to Outback Steakhouse," and I said, "No, we're not."
Oh,
his bachelor party?
Yeah, his bachelor party.
I mean, it is his party.
How you gonna tell him
I was
he
like,
can't do that?
I'll catch a ride back home if we go to Outback Steakhouse. That's how much I don't mess with Outback Steakhouse.
Yeah, I can respect it, Dylan, but I don't know if I would do that on someone else's bachelor party. I would probably just say, all right, if you want to eat there, I'll just go there and not enjoy it, but I'll go.
But for the Outback Bowl, they do coconut shrimp versus bloomin' onion. If Bloomin' Onion wins, whichever team's representing Bloomin' Onion, I will go to Outback the next
Bloomin'
day.
Onions, whatever place does them.
Free Bloomin' Onion.
Because they do the Bloomin' Onion, and then like Texas Roadhouse has some other version of that, which is also good. Like, yeah, I'm all about when you take an onion, split it open like that, deep fry it, and then give me that sauce to dip it in.
Can't miss.
Do they purposely give the worst team the Bloomin' Onion?
I feel like coconut shrimp wins a decent amount. So
that's rigged. Nobody wants coconut shrimp over Bloomin' Onion. If you do, you're insane. The all-time legend that's coming back is Serena Williams. She announced earlier this month, you may have heard this, she's playing doubles competition with her sisters Venus, which is awesome. But the 23-time singles Grand Slam champion unveiled on Sunday, Wimbledon announced she's going to be playing in a wild card entry in singles competition. So she's going to be doing doubles at Wimbledon and also playing as a single competitor as well.
How long has she been retired?
She has not competed in a Grand Slam event, they said, in singles competition since the 2022 U.S. Open.
So 4 years.
Yeah, almost 4 years. She reached the third round of that event.
The money's drying out.
I would hope not. Didn't she marry like
There's no way.
billionaire or
0%
something? I thought she married someone who's like super wealthy
It's
too.
always the first question that comes to mind when people
she's got her
retire for
own
that
money. She's
long,
got the Nike empire. She's got Yeah, she's fine.
Listen, you make a couple bad investments, it could go away.
Well, so the 44-year-old Serena Williams will be back at Wimbledon.
Floyd getting back in the ring?
That's true.
What the hell's going on with him? Every other day, it's like his checks are bouncing. He's getting sued. Didn't this man get like $80 million a fight at one point?
Yeah.
What do you do with it? Just gamble it all away? Is that? I thought that was his vice.
His financial people was like taking advantage of him and like doing deals.
Okay, but wait. See, that doesn't. How do your financial? Okay,
his financial advisor was doing deals.
Here's what you have to do.
His blackjack dealer.
Here's what you have to do. You have to have a financial advisor when you're making $80 million a fight. And here's what you do with the financial advisor. You say, "Can you make sure all the taxes are paid?" Check. All right. I need $20 million of whatever's left over in a bank account that is, you don't have the code to it. You just need to wire that to me, and then I'm going to put it where I need to put it. Now, you can manage the rest of this however you want to. Go crazy. Go invest in
You got to
whatever
hire
you want.
somebody to watch your money and then hire somebody to watch the person
Yeah, and then
that's watching your
you
money.
hire the money manager, then you hire an accountant to make sure, hey, this is what this guy told me that you don't know. Is he right? And you go, yeah, he's right. Okay, good. Make sure those two people never meet, and then you're good. Like, it's an extra step, but just tell him I want $20 million off the top to go into a bank account that gets a savings account, and that's it.
Floyd was burning money in the club. I mean, when you live the lifestyle he lived.
I'm sure he was, but you have to try to burn that amount of money if you really are having money issues.
He needs to hit up 50 Cent, see if he's still willing to give him money for reading a page of a Harry Potter book.
He can't do that.
Well, he's going to have to probably get, I don't know what he needs to get, hooked on phonics or Rosetta Stone. I don't know which one you need, but he needs something. All right, so what are the best and worst case scenarios for the Browns and Bengals this upcoming season? We'll tell you next. T-Bone and Tyvis on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
From the Atlas Butler Plumbing Services Traffic Center.
Hey there, and good Monday morning to you. We're looking at a 6-minute delay for our friends traveling outside of Marysville after a crash on 33 eastbound, passing Scotts Lawn Road right by that rest area. That right lane is blocked. Get off 33, take Industrial Parkway all the way to 161, and from there, head back eastbound over on 33. Also a heads up for our friends in New Albany. Lane restrictions expected on 161, that eastbound ramp to 62. too, because we are seeing a disabled vehicle. I'm 10 TV's Brianna Albizu with your fan traffic.
Scotty Vegas here, and my wife caught me in the garage just staring at my beautiful new Bronco from Krieger Ford. I mean, I'm in love. The buying process at Krieger Ford was amazing. Quick, no pressure, fun, in and out so fast I couldn't believe it. I was prepared to spend all day looking at cars. Instead, I got my shiny new red Bronco out of the showroom in no time. If you're looking for a new car for the summer, visit Krieger Ford on Morse Road. Krieger Ford is my winning bet. Visit KriegerFord.com today.
Hi, I'm Patty, founder of Awesome Tex. I started with a big idea to give old clothes a new life by turning them into recycled fibers and threads. Everyone told me that this was going to be impossible, but Chase for Business believed in me. They gave me a lot of guidance from the beginning.
Get financial guidance from bankers in the Columbus community and convenient digital tools all in one place. Learn more at chaseforbusiness.com. Make more of what's yours. Real customers compensated. JP Morgan Chase Bank, NA member FDIC.
Great Lakes Hyundai, the savings are so good.
Get 0% financing for 60 months on new 2026 Tucsons. Only at Great Lakes, Columbus, or Dublin, or glakeshyundai.com. With approved A1 credit. 30K finance only. Plus qualified rate. N76.
Mike Rowe here with a random fact. More than half of the homes that have basements in North America will experience water damage. It's true. Whether it's basement moisture, flooding, or bowing walls, do yourself a favor and call a groundworks company. I spent some time working with these guys. They're the real deal. Their people are trained and certified to waterproof your basement and stabilize your walls. Schedule a free inspection with Ohio Basement Authority, a groundworks company.
Licensed in all states where work is performed. See website for details.
For over 78 years, our family's been part of your love stories. At Diamond Seller, we offer bigger diamonds, better prices, and timeless designs for every chapter of your life. From your first yes to your forever I do, trust the jeweler who knows diamonds best. Visit Diamond Seller today.
Are you missing some freeloading buddies in your life? Well, catch Bishop and Friends on The Fan, featuring Columbus sports veteran Bo Bishop.
I have to acknowledge that I definitely had a mullet in middle school.
A man about town. Bo's a father who gives excellent advice.
If you're going to give me a breakfast pastry out of a box, the toaster strudel is significantly superior to the Pop-Tart.
Bishop and Friends, weekdays from 9 to noon on The Fan. And tell your smart speaker to play 97.1 The Fan.
Build your cybersecurity skills and prep for thousands of open positions employers are desperate to fill. Attend classes live online or on campus. Go to mycomputercareer.edu and take the free career evaluation today. Financial aid is available to those who qualify.
Guess which store is celebrating their 50th anniversary, and you'll get up to $180 off sets of Goodyear tires.
Oh man, what's their name?
Hello, it's John Kozik, founder and president of TurboTrack Realty, and I buy real estate as is fast for cash. Give us a call today for an all-cash offer at 614-470-2000, 614-470-2000. I buy vacant properties, inherited homes, divorce situations, death in the family, apartment buildings, commercial properties. I even buy my tenants won't pay me the rent houses. Give us a call today for an all-cash offer at 614-470-2000, 614-470-2000.
2 hours ago, Kyle arrived at the bar.
Hey, what's everyone drinking?
30 minutes ago, Kyle got his friends another round of drinks.
Cheers!
5 minutes ago, Kyle decided to drive home drunk. A minute ago, a law enforcement officer pulled up behind Kyle.
Sir, have you been drinking tonight?
A chain of events that began 2 hours ago is about to change Kyle's whole world. Drive sober or get pulled over. Paid for by NHTSA.
ESPN senior NFL insider Adam Schefter joins Rothman and Ice every Wednesday at 12:30, and he works blue.
Okay. The NFL Playbook with Adam Schefter is sponsored by the Roofing Guys.
Indeed it is. The Fan. Fan weather.
From the Logan AC and Heat Services Weather Center.
Expect on and off showers and storms this morning with wake-up temperatures in the 60s and breezy winds at times. And then this afternoon, we'll still see some chances of showers and storms, otherwise mostly cloudy and breezy with temperatures in the upper 70s. For tonight, turning mostly cloudy to mostly clear with overnight lows down into the 50s. For The Fan, I'm meteorologist Meredith Garfalo with the 10 Weather Impact Forecast.
Catch the latest from the world of Ohio State athletics. Weeknights at 6 on The Buckeye Show. News, special guests, and everything scarlet and gray. The Fan. Tyvis has a bum wrist from playing football. Bone has a bum wrist from opening the heavy doors at Sheetz. You're listening to T-Bone and Tyvis.
Let's see if I still got this. Performance matters in intimate moments. Don't let ED get in the way. The truth is, most men don't have to live with it anymore. And you may be surprised how the right treatment can improve your love life. If you're tired of being a two-pump chump, then you need to go see my people at Tri-State Men's Health because they use advanced medical science to empower male performers with therapies that go far beyond some pills. They got treatments with success rates well over 90%. Some treatments can have you last an hour or more. There are 2 locations located in Columbus. One is in here, the other one's in Westerville. Call them today and find out why their advanced treatment strategies offer so much more. Schedule a consult with Tri-State Men's Health today. The initial visit is only $99. They have an expert staff, and if you're like a lot of men, you could be having sex the day after the appointment. So call them today at 800-900-9654. Visit TriStateMen'sHealth.com. Bang.
That's pretty good. Welcome back, Tyvis.
Would you
After
say
3 weeks off, you nailed that.
Would you say that you are a two-pump chump?
No.
Good.
No.
Good
At least 3 or 4. By the way, I saw a video. I'm like I've said, I've been immersed in World Cup stuff. I was out Friday all day having a great time. My buddy Chris and I, we went out and had happy hour, watched the U.S. roll Australia, so that was great. I saw a video last night. Egypt played late yesterday evening. They won their game 3-1.
Okay.
I'm struggling to. Oh, they played New Zealand. And New Zealand got up early, and then they went out and tied it up and then scored 2 goals, and they were great. Mohamed Salah plays for Egypt. He is also, for those of you who follow the Premier League, he is a legend with Liverpool, has led them to multiple trophies. He, like, one of their greatest players, if not the greatest player in franchise history, like in club history over there at Liverpool. Liverpool's a big club, right? He's a great player from them.
What's the one that LeBron is?
There, bang.
Liverpool?
Right there.
Look at that.
Mike Breen, you got it. Yeah. So that's it. So Mo Salah plays for Egypt. And yesterday they win 3-1. They played this game in Vancouver. After the game, fans of Egypt are in the streets celebrating this because, you know, people travel all over the world. And of course, there's plenty of people from Egypt who just live in Vancouver, live everywhere, that are there celebrating, right? In the streets, who's there with them but Mohamed Salah? Like, one of the biggest players in the world is in the streets. Like, they have him on their shoulders. They're carrying him through the streets. They haven't won anything in the World Cup. They won this game, but, like, there's other games to be played. And yet you can tell how much it means to the fans. And I just love how the fans and the players, you can be worth like hundreds of millions of dollars as a player. You score a goal in the World Cup, it's like you're a little kid. Like, you're as excited as the guy sitting up in the nosebleeds about that, because everybody in the World Cup is excited about that idea of being at a World Cup. Like, it's truly unifying, whether you you mortgage your house to get there or you are a millionaire who plays on the field. Everybody's the same in the World Cup. Like, when you get those moments where the fans and the players get to interact, it's beautiful. And they're all together on it. So that was a really cool sight to see. I like it. Makes me mad I'm not there.
Those soccer fans, man, it's different.
Yeah, now if you lose, the other side of this, the soccer fans may also make contact, but not in ways you want. So there's got to be careful of that, of course. So I saw this from CBS Sports. Best and worst case scenarios for both the Bengals and the Browns. This one, we'll do the Bengals first. They said their best case scenario is, what do you think? Like, it's kind of weird. This article basically had everyone, if this, and this work out, they can make the Super Bowl. And if this, and this don't happen, these guys getting fired. Is more or less how everything went. But
that's pretty much Cincinnati this year. If Cincinnati has a terrible season this year, Joe Burrow is probably gone. They're probably going to fire the coach. Then that would make you think maybe Jamar Chase might want out. If Joe wants out, then you think Jamar probably wants out. So it'd be, I think that they're inclined to win. Like, it's written for them to win the AFC North.
Okay, but because they're putting in here that, like, best case scenario is everybody stays healthy, the offense looks awesome, the additions of Dexter Lawrence and others to that defense suddenly make them, like, you know, really good. They're young players they've drafted take jumps. Like, Shamar Stewart turns into more of a dude, not just a guy who hits pressures allegedly.
That's still gonna be the worst pick ever to me.
Yeah. And so
they've had some bad ones, Tyvis.
They have had.
but
Achilles Smith would be on line one to say, "Hold on a second, put some respect on my name."
This one was terrible because it was nothing there. It was I don't know why you thought that it would be different, but whatever.
Well, their worst case scenario here is they said one or more pieces of the Burrow, Chase, Higgins trio miss extended time yet again, drastically altering expectations, and eventually they miss the playoffs, and then they fire Zach Taylor, which I think we should look at the realistic version of what could happen with these teams. But the realistic good is that, if the Bengals are healthy and everybody plays up to their capabilities, they are a Super Bowl contender. No doubt about that, right? That's not in question.
Yeah.
If the injuries happen, this is a team that, would struggle to make the playoffs, I think is realistic. Now, would they be so bad that they would fire Zach Taylor? I don't know.
If one of those guys gets hurt, this defense is a gift from God, is what I hear from the franchise and the fans. They should still be able to make the playoffs.
Yeah,
with Chase or Higgins. If it's not Burrow, if Chase or Higgins.
If Burrow gets hurt, it's
If it's a receiver who gets hurt,
is they backup still Joe Flacco?
Joe Flacco's there.
Yeah, Joe Flacco's there.
They signed him.
Yeah, right. So I'm just saying, I don't think their low is. Yeah, I get you could make the case what if all their starters got hurt and Zach Taylor forgets where the stadium is? Then okay, they could win 0 games.
The key to the season is Joe Burrow. If Joe Burrow gets hurt, it's done. Because Joe Flacco, as nice as he was the one game, and as good as he was with Cleveland, Joe Flacco has it's a cliff with him.
Well,
he's going to fall off the cliff.
But to Dylan's point, the defense has been so improved, and the Bengals are telling us that that's all they need to do is improve the defense. So the argument then would be, if you're doing your job right, then I don't think most Bengals fans are going to say, even if Joe Burrow goes and gets injured, we should still make the playoffs and the Super Bowl and all that. No, but
if he only misses a month, they should.
Yeah,
Joe
right.
Flacco
if you
could
build
play
in
4 games,
I agree with that.
That's your bigger issue, by the way, is just that you have a quarterback who you always have to assume is going to be on the sidelines for at least half the year, because every other year it seems like he has a pretty significant injury. So
I just have no patience with this team now because of all the chatter. I don't want to hear it. Because this article is they should be able to make the playoffs and win the AFC North. If they win the AFC North and lose their first playoff game, Zach Taylor should still be fired.
I agree with you.
Hear,
if everybody's healthy enough for them to get to the playoffs, I agree with you 100%.
And then the people are going to be they haven't made the playoffs since they went on their Super Bowl run, and this would be considered a success. Maybe if they weren't talking so much, I would consider it a success. But Joe Burrow's acting like this is the greatest team he's ever been on.
He is saying that.
So I don't want to hear if they don't at least make the conference championship game. This is a down season for them.
Where is Zach Taylor on his card? Let me go look.
Well, I think he's re-signed it.
He signed through 27, so that's next year.
Didn't it come out that there was an extra super secret year nobody knew about?
They gave him an extension and it was not reported.
So he might be here through 2028, unless that extension was last year. And I'm just misremembering.
According to AI, it says
Allen Iverson's got our back.
Zach Taylor is signed as the head coach of the Cincinnati Bengals through 2027 season.
Oh, okay. So maybe that was last year. They gave him the super secret extension. Either way, I feel this is a guy who was there before Joe Burrow got drafted, right? And we know this Bengals organization. They're not going to fire. I don't even think they would fire Zach Taylor. Not that I'm rooting for that, but I'm just saying this worst case scenario that CBS put out is if everybody's hurt, they don't make the playoffs and Zach Taylor gets fired. According to who? The Bengals don't fire coaches that they've given money to that have money left on their deal.
Did they fire Marvin Lewis, or did they just?
Yeah, about 5 years too late.
No, I'm saying, did they fire him, or did he still have years left on his contract?
I can't remember if they might have fired him at the very, very end of that. But there were years that they hung on. Then. No, my point is if the only scenario I see Zach Taylor getting fired is if once again they're all healthy. The offense is firing on all cylinders, and the defense is so atrocious, even with these additions, that might motivate them to step in and say, we need to change head coaches because he does not know how to pick assistant coaches. Maybe that's it, because his defense just doesn't work no matter what they do. But outside of that, if let's say Joe Burrow gets hurt, they're not firing Zach Taylor. If they're bad, they'll point to that and say, well, Joe Burrow got hurt. What's he supposed to do? They'll just reset for next year.
They're going to fire Zach Taylor and get Nate Shieldhouse.
Great. Well, again,
or the guy from the Jaguars, the young guy.
That'd have to be whoever it is. If they're healthy and that team doesn't perform well, and Joe Burrow and the offense are doing great, these are all a bunch of ifs. But if that all happens, supposedly Joe Burrow loves Zach Taylor. So, like, what would be their motivation to move him? The only motivation, especially, would be if Joe Burrow says, I may think about leaving, but then if that's his guy, unless he turns on Zach Taylor and says, you got to fire him, otherwise I'm out here, then they'd fire him. But I don't think anything short of that is happening. So.
What if they don't win and Joe Burrow say, I'm out of here?
Yeah, but what's the scenario? Like, was he awesome or was he awful? And he's like, well, I just don't know if I can win
when
here.
Joe Burrow plays, has he been awful?
No, I don't think he will be.
That's what I'm saying.
But I'm saying, like, if he plays awesome, yeah, for sure. If he plays awesome and everything around him still sucks.
Let me ask you this. If he got hurt this season,
okay,
and let's say he missed 6 games,
okay,
and somebody at the end of the year, they didn't make the playoffs, and somebody at the end of the year said, we give you 3 first-round picks for him, would you trade him if you were Cincinnati?
I would not trade a franchise. I wouldn't do that. But, I mean, unless, again, I guess if he gets hurt, you have to think about it because at some point, how often is he going to be available? I just don't know if someone's giving you 3 first-round picks if he's injured yet again.
I definitely would have to sit down and think about that. I'm not going to lie.
All right, worst-case scenario for the Browns. We'll do that in 2 minutes. T-Bone and Tyvis on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
From the Atlas Butler Plumbing Services Traffic Center.
Noticing a few incidents out on our northwest side of town by Dublin. First up, a crash on 33, that eastbound ramp 270 eastbound. So naturally expect some lane closures. Also not too far away, just into our newsroom, we are seeing a disabled vehicle now on the north side 270 eastbound at Sawmill Road. That right shoulder is currently blocked. Thankfully, not seeing any traffic because of it. I'm 10 TV's Brianna Albizu with your Fan Traffic.
Spring cleaning is when homes get a new twinkle in their eye,
a new spring in their step,
a new color in their cheeks.
Call 1-800-GOT-JUNK. We'll be there before you hang up the phone.
When that shiny truck from 1-800-GOT-JUNK arrives at your house,
it's a sign of a new beginning,
a clean start,
a breath of fresh air.
When your home feels clean and happy,
the people inside feel clean and happy too.
We make junk disappear.
All you have to do is point.
Call 1-800-GOT-JUNK
or visit us at 1-800-GOTJUNK.com.
Hi, I'm Linda from Newburyport. I lost 20 pounds on Awaken 180. In my family, there's a history of type 2 diabetes. I've always carried more weight than I should. And my glucose levels had always been hovering at that pre-diabetic. My goal was to see if I can avoid becoming a diabetic after having been on the Awaken 180 program and getting the 20 pounds off. I am no longer pre-diabetic, and I am on a low dose high blood pressure medication. And in my last 2 physicals, my doctor has been sort of like, we may need to either cut back or we might even be able to at some point take me off. Awaken 180 is just one of those tools in my health toolkit. It's really easy.
Hey, it's Jeremy Birmingham from the Austin and Berm Show on 97.1 The Fan, and that's what this is really about. The numbers your doctor reads, not just the ones on the scale. Linda changed hers with Awaken 180 medication-free, and so did I. Yours could be next. Awaken180weightloss.com.
T-Bone and Tyvis is sponsored by Capital Ford of Columbus. Find your dream ride and get approved fast at capitalfordofcolumbus.com. T-Bone would like to take a second to remind everyone that Eddie George is awesome and that Ronnie James Dio was an American treasure. And that pickles are gross. Thank you. Here's T-Bone and Tyvis.
All right. We've been talking about worst and best case scenarios for the Bengals there in the last segment. CBS Sports put out their article. And spoiler alert, almost every one of these teams, barring a few of them, is, well, if everybody plays with their capabilities and nobody gets injured, this team could win the Super Bowl. And if everybody gets hurt and they all suck and nobody takes steps, then this team could fire their head coach and everybody could, get traded away. And so that's kind of the scenario they have for both the Bengals and the Browns. But I want to get into what the actual real best and worst case are. Like with the Bengals, I think we can both agree if everybody's healthy and all the improvements to the defense worked, they're a Super Bowl contender. If that's not accurate, then they're probably like a borderline playoff team. I don't know if that gets Zach Taylor fired or not. I kind of don't think it does because it's the Bengals. But on the Browns side of things, it's much different, right? You just trade away your franchise player on defense, a Hall of Famer, no doubt, Myles Garrett, who is now not a part of this team.
Which you can't tell me that you're trying to win games this season. Nope. You can't tell me that winning is the number one thing because that's a lie.
I forgot that happened after you left.
Yeah.
Because you were on paternity leave for 3 weeks. So
when I saw that, I said, well, the Browns aren't trying to win games like that this year.
Oh, no, don't listen to them because they tell you like, oh, are you kidding me? We got Jared Verse back.
Action speaks louder than words. That's all.
exactly.
Jared Verse is a really good player, by the way.
Really good player.
Yeah.
No one's doubting that. And they may
I do wonder if they're going to run a 3-4 or 4-3, though.
Okay.
I'm curious about that.
Now, that'll be curious,
with
right?
Miles, there was no chance you would ever run a 3-4. He's not doing that. But
No.
Jared Verse is used to a 3-4, so I'm curious.
Yeah, see, that'll be an interesting part of this is to see what they end up doing there. But everyone who wants, there's a lot of spin that comes out of Cleveland from the media up there that are like, they're trying to win. Jared Verse is a really solid player. And it's like, right. Is he a walking Hall of Famer right now? No.
He could be.
Could potentially be down the road. Is that a decent move for your future? I get all of that side of it, right? But what team that's competing for a Super Bowl says, let's trade away our best player on our roster, one of the best players in franchise history, so we can get ahead of when the downslope of his career happens, and we can get a younger player who can play here maybe for 7 or 8 years and get picks in regards, back for that. That's what a team does when they don't think they're about to win this season, right? That's
the trade. To me, the trade, as much as people don't want to accept it, the way that I view the trade is you got two organizations that realizes the window that they're in. The Rams understand we're in win now mode. Matthew Stafford might got 2-3 seasons left. We got to win now.
Right.
Because once he's gone, we got to redo the quarterback thing. We got to try to figure out if Sean McVay's still going to be here. We got to groom up Ty Simpson. Like, it's going to be a work in progress there. So we need to win now with Matt Stafford while he's still playing at a high level.
And the Browns.
The Browns are like, we're not in that Super Bowl window right now. Our window realistically opens up in about 2 years from now.
Yeah, absolutely.
So let's go ahead and do it. Let's go ahead and trade and get this young guy in here. Let's develop these young guys for this season.
Develop the young guys.
Get the young guys some experience. Hopefully they can take the next step. And by the end of this season, they're playing at a high level. We got Carson Schwarzenegger, Harold Fennick, and Quinshawn Judkins. Make them take that next step to where they are arguably Pro Bowl and maybe all-pro type players. If you get that performance, all right, then boom, we get the 27 draft, who was the generational draft, the draft of all drafts.
Right.
We hit on a couple of picks in that draft. Boom, now the window opens up.
Okay. And then they come to you and say, but we think Deshaun Watson gives us the best chance to win now. Now you hear all this talk up there of like, well, if Deshaun is the best option, they need to go with him.
Well,
no.
About this.
No, Andrew Berry needs to put his foot down. If he is such a brilliant roster builder, he needs to take Todd Monken, who's been here for 2 seconds into his office, and say, Todd, hey, nice to meet you. Cool. I'm glad you're here. It's so great that we're all working together. Did you ever meet Myles Garrett? No? All right, well, who cares? We traded him anyway. Here's what I want to tell you. You're not playing Deshaun Watson. You're playing Shedeur Sanders. You're developing a quarterback. We're going to find out if that kid can play or not. Because if he can, then I can use all these first-round picks and all that stuff next year. I can use that to get draft capital and all kinds of other things to build the roster to win a Super Bowl. But if I don't have that guy on my team, then I need to go draft a quarterback next year. And that's where I'm not understanding why Deshaun is even in the conversation this year. Like, why would you even be talking about playing him?
Maybe he's in the conversation because they want to lose.
Well, now see,
maybe that's the case.
Maybe being strong.
Thank you, Todd. That's right.
Maybe one of the things.
Maybe that's it.
If Deshaun Watson is not up to Deshaun, like if he ain't like good, we could put him out there, and we can always say, well, we're paying him, so we want to see him.
So you're saying the worst man will win this job?
I mean,
which is, well, again, like, Tyvis, I don't think you're wrong on that necessarily.
I'm just saying. I'm sitting here looking at the nightcap, and I'm looking at Ocho Cinco he was talking to Jerry Jeudy, and he says that from what he's hearing, which is whatever,
what he's hearing.
This cracks me up because, again, I don't really pay attention to nothing until we get to that joint practice in preseason. That's when it gets serious. But anyways.
Okay.
He said what he's hearing is that Deshaun Watson will be the starting quarterback, and he's guaranteed 6 weeks. And what he does in those 6 weeks will dictate if he gets to week 7. If he doesn't do anything in those 6 weeks, they're pivoting to Shedeur. Now, my thing is this. Why would you guarantee somebody 6 weeks? Makes no sense.
Well,
because in those 6 weeks, if he goes 0-6, the season's over with. Season's over with. So
but to your point, is it, or is that like, oh, we got to 0-6, job well done? Now, like,
exactly,
like that is actually what we need if we're going to get the number 1 pick, because you're not using any of your picks. I know you can package and move up, but this is supposedly a generational quarterback draft. Don't you want the best? Like, again, if you think the quarterback's on your roster, then you don't need to worry about that. they don't know who their quarterback is between old and bad and injured Deshaun Watson and young and potential but not proven it yet Shedeur Sanders. I would think you'd want young and potential and not proven it Shedeur Sanders with a real offensive line.
Well, that's the logical,
with some actual
that's
weapons.
The logical thing.
Let's see what he can do. And then
I personally haven't been there because the times that I was supposed to go I couldn't make it to those days. But when training camp starts, I will go see practice and I will see it for myself. But from the people that's been there that I trust and listen to, they say that Deshaun looks terrible. They say Deshaun looks terrible, and they say that Shedeur has moments where he looks terrible as well, which is what we've seen that before. So, to me personally, if they're both on the same length, you always go with the younger player. That's just how it always worked because you're going to have the younger guy longer. So, I don't understand it. I don't get it.
What are your guys saying about Dylan Gabriel?
He's an
nothing.
He's an afterthought. Dylan is an afterthought.
Yeah,
it's a shame. They doing him so filthy up there.
They gave his number away to Jared Verse, and no one even mentioned it. Like, he didn't have to pay anything. He just shows up wearing it.
You see him tweet out Baker Mayfield, or he posted like an Instagram thing of Baker Mayfield.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Dylan Gabriel.
I didn't see that.
Because he got the 6 on.
Oh, so he just switched numbers.
No, he's saying like he's going to embrace the 6 because the last quarterback that has 6 did decent there.
Yeah, but he wore whatever. What was Jared Verse wearing? Was
8.
It 8? Yeah, and that's what he wore.
Correct.
So now he just.
Now the sick part about it all is usually it works where a new guy comes, he offers him some cash. I don't even think that was the case.
That's my point. There was no article written about that where he just was like, "Oh, they're like you're Jared Verse. We want you here. Dylan Gabriel can find another."
So like if I'm Dylan Gabriel, somebody comes in, don't offer me no cash, they give my number away. That means you, in the preseason, you better be playing your best ball to get on tape so you can go somewhere else.
I'm telling you.
You're not going to be a part of this team.
I talked about this with Joshua, and you know this too. Like, when you guys get drafted or when you go to a new team, don't you have to meet with a guy from the equipment room who's like, let me.
They give you the roster. Say these are the open numbers.
These are the open numbers.
Yep.
Here, show me what your shoe size is. Yep. I'm going to get you. Here's your cleats to get fitted. What face mask do you want in your helmet? All that stuff. And they give you a list that tells you which numbers are there.
Yep.
So if Jared Verse didn't walk in and say, "Hey, I want to see number 8,"
he went in there with a pen and said, "Here's the open roster numbers." He seen the roster. He took a pen, scratched out that 8 from Dylan Gabriel, and put Jared Verse right there.
I don't think he did it, is what I'm saying. I think someone came in and was like, "Yeah, you can go ahead and cross this one." That guy's not going to work here anymore.
Where it messed me up is I didn't know that he switched to 6. I thought that they were doing the double number thing.
Did he switch to 6? Is that official? Or
I don't know. What I'm saying is on that first day of practice, I thought Dylan walked out with 8 and Jared walked out with 8.
They did.
So what you can do in the preseason.
Okay.
You could do that because y'all not on the field at the same time.
And then he switched his number?
And he just completely switched his number. So like that's where it was like, oh wow.
Yeah, because they told him, they were like, you can wear whatever number, it ain't gonna be 8. That's Jared Verse's number. I mean, it's incredible. Unless there was a payment we didn't hear about. It's a very odd way to do that business. All right, Overachiever of the Week coming up next. T-Bone and Tyvis on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
From the Atlas Butler Plumbing Services Traffic Center.
Some much better news for our friends in Marysville. A crash just clearing up on 33 eastbound passing Scotts Lawn Road. That right lane is officially back open, but we do have some lingering traffic out there. Now looking at 15 minutes for a delay if you're heading towards places like Plain City, Dublin, even further downtown. For that detour yet again, if you can just get off 33, take 36 to Industrial Parkway, take that all the way southbound to 42. We'll get you back going eastbound on 33. I'm 10 TV's Karina Albizu with your fan traffic.
At Great Lakes Hyundai, the savings are so good.
It's time for sun and savings at Great Lakes Hyundai. Right now, get a new 2060 Elantra SE for $59 per month for a 2-year lease. Just $59 a month for the drive into summer sale. This month only. Plus, every new Hyundai comes with owner assurance and America's best warranty. A 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain coverage. Dublin or Columbus or glakeshyundai.com. With approved credit $39.95 down plus tax title first month payment. 7,500 miles per year and 7.6.
Unlock a $300 cashback reward when you spend $3,000 with a new Visa from Kemba Financial Credit Union, giving your budget a little extra breathing room. Apply at Kemba.org. Offer ends June 30th, 2026. Restrictions apply. Variable rate product. Equal opportunity lender. Qualified spend limited to the first 90 days.
Get Eco.
ECO.
Hey, Aaron, happy Father's Day month.
You know what, Jerry? I grew up with a single mom, so it's always been important to me to be the best dad I could be.
You install air conditioners in people's homes, Aaron. That literally makes you the cool dad. Get it?
Get Eco.
ECO. Did you just call a guy with an HVAC company a cool dad? That really is a dad joke.
Get Eco.
ECO.
A cool dad like you can install a new air conditioner that makes the whole family cool.
Well, a really cool dad would repair the air conditioner they have.
And leave more money for Father's Day presents.
With our AC Repair Buyback program, we'll even credit you any money you spend on the repairs against the purchase of a new system, if you change your mind and replace it.
Get Eco.
ECO.
Hypothetically, Aaron, what does a guy like yourself look for in a necktie?
I don't wear ties, Jerry, and I'm certainly not your dad.
Get Eco.
ECO. Eco plumbers, electricians, and cool dad HVAC technicians. GetEco.com.
Many times, a person hires a law firm after an injury without doing research. It can be a big mistake or not. Sometimes, after you have hired a certain lawyer, you realize you made a certain mistake. But guess what? Just because you hire them doesn't mean you can't fire them. I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. If you think you've hired the wrong firm, you may have. So do this. Google Morgan & Morgan results or visit forthepeople.com for cases just like yours. You may find that our full-service injury firm should have been your choice in the first place. Last year, almost 12,000 people discharged their law firm and hired us after further research. We became America's largest injury firm for a reason. Visit forthepeople.com today and let's get started. Or call Pound Law on your cell phone. Morgan & Morgan, for the people.
Morgan & Morgan, Ohio office located at 600 Vine Street, Cincinnati. Prior results do not guarantee a similar outcome.
Craving the O? Now it comes to you. For loyal fans, the O on Lane is now offering the O on the Go catering delivery. Perfect for the office or any group. Order boxed lunches or group catering right now at theoonlane.com. The O on the Go, delivered fresh, delivered easy.
The next chapter of Cleveland Browns football is here, and we want you to be a part of it. In the new world-class enclosed Huntington Bank Field, a new era of Browns football begins in 2029, and your path to being a part of it starts today. Place your deposit right now at newhuntingtonbankfield.com to reserve your spot and be one of the first to choose your seats in the best stadium on planet Earth, our brand new home in Brook Park. To reserve your spot and be one of the first to choose your seats in our brand new state-of-the-art facility.
Every time you pull onto a job site, your name pulls in with you. That's why the pros trust Bobcat equipment. Buy the machine you're proud to run, backed by the crew that's been serving the industry since 1975. That's 50 years of showing up, long after you receive the keys. Bobcat Enterprises is here for you with 9 locations serving Ohio, Kentucky, and Indiana. On every job, you deserve a team that stands behind you. Visit bobcatent.com to learn more.
The Reds are on the Fans family of stations all season long. If you don't listen, Terry Francona will ride his scooter to your house and yell at you. Your home of the Reds. The Fan, The Fan 2, and The Fan 3.
The Fan Poll is sponsored by JT's Pizza and Pub, home of award-winning pizza and $2 tall boys. All day, every day.
Tyvis played in some of the biggest stadiums in the world. T-Bone has eaten some of the biggest pizzas in the world. You're listening to T-Bone and Tyvis.
Tyvis is back today from his paternity leave. We're glad he's back. He's got the boy dad shirt on.
Yep, I did it just for you two.
I like it. That's good. You've abandoned us in the girl dad camp only. Now you are.
Well, I guess you're
still a girl dad.
Yes.
Jacob Reimer is here as well. He is training with Dylan because apparently he has to be trained on how to run this show, which it seems like he's run more complicated shows than this one. But
right.
Never know. But he's here. Right. Actually, you're only here. We brought you in just so you could give Tyvis work on the basketball hoop. That's the main reason.
That's irrelevant. We're not even going to talk about it.
Oh, is that right?
We don't even speak it.
Is that right?
We did before.
What happened? You were so excited to talk about it earlier.
You know what? It was so long ago that I forgot.
Yeah, we haven't played since.
That's
I forgot what happened.
It's almost crazy.
Maybe in the next break.
Almost seems like maybe maybe like you're ducking him a little bit.
I think you got up 3-0 and then I had a 4-0 comeback. Oh, you choked, Tyvis.
So what are we talking about this
You know, Tyvis, we have a regularly planned segment right here.
And Now, it's time to highlight someone who's better than us in every single way. Meet our overachiever of the week.
Sponsored by Columbus Worthington Air, your trusted experts in air conditioning and heating, 7 days a week.
All right, I'm conflicted on my overachiever this week because this is a guy who I'm excited about because he used to play for the Columbus Crew, all right? But Curaçao's goalie, Aloy Room, tied a record for the most saves in a World Cup match with 16, tying Tim Howard from the U.S. national team, who did that against Belgium many years ago. But in this game, Curaçao's goalie kept them in Aloy Room by making some tremendous saves throughout the game as they tied Ecuador. And this is why I'm conflicted, because as much as I'm excited for Aloy Room, former Columbus Crew keeper, Ecuador is our hometown boys. These are our hometown guys. They lived here. They're living here. They're staying here while they're here in America for the World Cup. This is where they're training. So I had adopted Ecuador as one of my teams I was rooting for. And naturally,
you got too many teams.
I got too much. I got Cape Verde. I got all the teams. I'm rooting for everybody. But yeah, that was a great performance by him. So Aloy Room, at I think like 37 years old, setting a record in the World Cup or tying a record. Let him live. Great performance by him. He's my overachiever of the week.
My overachiever of the week is Tyvis Powell, because he went out and without no training, 50 pounds heavier and 10 years older, wiser, dropped a 4.85 in a 40. Where if you give those stats to anybody else, Josh Perry, on the other hand, he can't run under 5 nothing. So the fact that I went out there and ran a 4.85, pat myself on the back. Special shout out to Nate and Greg for being the only 2 people there to beat that 4.85.
Right, so a couple guys beat you is what we're kind of bearing the lead on. Also, your overachiever of the week being you in your first day back is kind of the most on-brand thing you've ever done, Tyvis Powell.
This inspired me. I feel like I might
You've inspired you?
I might start
You've
drilling.
Inspired yourself.
Yeah, I think I want to put my cleats on and start doing drills again. I feel like I might can make a comeback. Listen, the Aviators, if they need a guy, I might now.
Why don't you go
out there?
Go help Jamaica in the flag football. Why don't you go help them? You could do that instead.
Play nose tackle.
Nose tackle.
They have nose tackle.
I don't think they do that. I'll be an edge rusher if they're doing that.
Sure enough.
4.85 ain't fast enough to be an edge rusher.
Yeah. Wow. if I cut, just imagine if I train and cut 15 pounds.
Dylan, your overachiever of the week.
Mine is Kyle Schwarber. I saw an interesting stat. He hit 215 home runs in his first 5 years as a Philly. That's the 4th most all time, behind Babe Ruth, Mark McGwire, and Ralph Kiner. Like, I knew Kyle Schwarber was pretty good at baseball. I did not know he was in that ilk of company when it comes to hitting home runs. 215 home runs in his first 5 seasons with the Phillies.
Wow.
Yes.
All right. Let him live. Yeah, it's a pretty good performance there.
I know a lot of people here hate Kyle Schwarber from his days with the Cubs.
You should outside. You should 3 home runs and then Bryce Harper with the cycle in the same game, all against T-Bone's Mets.
Yes.
Oh, who cares?
He also,
think
Kyle
that
Schwarber
hurts me?
also had 2 home runs in an inning.
Doesn't bother me. Doesn't bother me.
They stink, though.
The Mets?
Yes.
Yeah, I know. It's actually quite impressive that they spent this much money and are this bad. I don't love it, but like this, because they have an owner who thinks if you throw money at it, it will just magically be fixed, which I appreciate that. I'm glad he's at least trying to spend money, unlike the Mets' previous ownership.
Is he one of the guys that's in favor of the cap?
I don't know. I actually don't remember if he is. You would think.
He has so much money he does not care.
But he's one of those guys who shouldn't care.
Well, give it to me.
Well, fair enough.
Let me borrow something.
What if?
But they hired I forget. He's the dude from the Brewers to like now run their team. He's one of these like analytic nerds who's been like a GM of a team since he was 25, and it's like, great. Maybe these guys aren't good at their jobs. How about we stop giving these guys opportunities to go screw teams up? Because you got all the money in the world, you got all the analytics in the world, and you can't figure out how to put a winner on there. Maybe it's a little bit something more than just the like numbers on a spreadsheet. Maybe you have to figure out how guys compete in a locker room together. Do they get along well? Will they actually be able to survive 162 games being in the same clubhouse together? Things like that matter, but they don't think like that anymore in Major League Baseball. At least not teams like the Mets when they hire guys to run their team.
What if Steve Cohen bought the Guardians but kept the Guardians' current front office in place?
Oh, my God.
They would be a juggernaut.
Yes, because they've had to do so much with so little over the years. They've gotten really good at figuring out some of that chemistry stuff and figuring out how to build, a bullpen or starting rotation or things like that on a budget. Yeah, you would think that would work, but then again, maybe not. Maybe it wouldn't because the constraint is what makes them great. You know what I mean? Maybe they're great artists when it comes to being constrained, but if you let them do whatever they wanted, they would just screw it all up. I don't know. But yeah, that's Guardians fans. I don't blame you if you're laughing at the Mets. You should be. Everybody should be because they're a laughable franchise.
They have the second highest payroll behind the Dodgers?
Yeah. Yeah, they're and I think last year either that or they had the first because it was one of these last couple of years where I think they were the highest. I thought they had the highest payroll in Major League Baseball, but yeah, whatever. Who wants to hear about the stupid Mets? Let's talk about Wyndham Clark and his dad who parachuted in for glory right at the last day when he's like, "Oh, my son's got a humongous lead in the U.S. Open. Let me get in there."
And then he almost blew it.
Well, yeah, because dad showed up and made him nervous. So see, he's just a selfish guy. Selfish dad.
He didn't even know his dad was there until after he won, correct?
That's fine, but he probably could sense it. You know what I mean? Where he's like, something's off today. I don't know what's the deal. And then his dad was there. And he's like, "Hello, son. How are you?" He's like, "Why'd you name me after a hotel?"
People can't even celebrate Father's Day like they want to.
He should have been there the whole time.
I don't know. What was he doing? It's Father's Day. Why would you want to hang out with your kid?
I don't know what his obligations
My son is playing in the U.S. Open. He currently has that alone.
Maybe that
forget
was
if he had the lead, but
maybe he was coming to the thing no matter what.
I'm just saying. My parents,
and the plan was, I'm going to tell him I'm not going to be there, and then I'm going to just show up.
Tyvis, my parents aren't in the chat every day or anything like that, but my parents get up most days, according to them, because they will tell me things they saw on the YouTube channel. They will see the comments that some of you people make. They will comment on that to me. What I'm saying is they're in the chat every single day. They're not showing up when it's like, oh, Marconi Award season. They're like, oh, my boy is nominated. They're not there for that because that's never happening. They are here day in, day out is what I'm saying. Wyndham Clark, his dad, is not there day in, day out. He's only there for the glory. And I say that's not good. We have a great example of what not to do at your favorite sporting event. Details next. T-Bone and Tyvis on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
From the Atlas Butler Plumbing Services Traffic Center.
Still watching that crash for you up in Dublin, affecting that 33 eastbound ramp. Expect some lane closures as you're heading eastbound over on 270. We do have some delays, some traffic really building, really just by that ramp. When you're passing it, you're looking a whole lot better on this Monday. The only other slowdowns we're noticing out there includes that 71 northbound direction just before you're hitting places like 315 and 71. 70, that split downtown. We're talking over by Greenlawn Avenue. Pack the patience and just be safe. I'm 10 TV's Brianna Albizu with your fan traffic.
The Cincinnati Reds Hall of Fame moment features an accomplishment that had only been achieved twice previously in the club's history. On September 28, 2012, at PNC Park in Pittsburgh, 26-year-old Homer Bailey would throw a 1-0 no-hitter against the Pirates.
He gets what he wants and he turns it loose. And it's hit in the air, shallow center field. Going back is Phillips, and Homer Bailey has pitched a no-hitter.
Less than a year later, on July 2nd, 2013, this time in front of a home crowd at Great American Ballpark, the 2004 first-round draft pick would do it again.
And now the crescendo of noise really picks up. Doesn't appear to be a person sitting at the moment. Bailey with a 1-ball, 2-strike count. The right-hander kicks and he throws. And here's a ground ball to Todd Frazier. He's up, he's throwing, and Bailey has a no-hitter. Homer Bailey has no-hit the San Francisco Giants, the 16th no-hitter in Cincinnati Reds history. Homer Bailey has thrown the second no-hitter of his major league career. He's done it against the San Francisco Giants on this Tuesday night, July the 2nd, 2013.
Homer Bailey would join Johnny Vandermeer and Jim Maloney as the only pitchers in franchise history to record multiple no-hitters. This Hall of Fame moment is brought to you by Western and Southern Financial Group, life insurance, retirement, and investments.
Enjoy more ways to save at Kroger, like low prices in every aisle. And you can clip and save more with digital coupons in the Kroger app. Plus, you can earn fuel points to save up to $1 per gallon at the pump. So it's always easy to save big. Kroger, fresh for everyone. Savings may vary by state. Fuel restrictions apply. See site for details.
Did you know you can save up to $35 on your next fill-up? Redeem your points for big savings at the pump. Exclusions apply. See site for details. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
From the FIFA World Cup to competitive business environments, grand ambitions lead to game-changing achievements. At Bank of America, we're there to support businesses at every step, providing insights and expertise to help you gain an edge.
He shoots, he scores!
What would you like the power to do? Explore winning business solutions at BofA.com/gamechangers. Bank of America, official bank of the FIFA World Cup 2026.
At EasyCater, we believe every workday gets better with great food. Like that morning status meeting, always better with bagels. And don't forget the coffee. Ops team working late? How about some Power Bowls to keep them going strong? Sandy's celebrating 10 years at the company. This calls for cupcakes. With EasyCater, you get a huge variety of favorite restaurants with tools to help meet dietary needs and stay on budget, all on one platform. So make every workday better with EasyCater. Start an order at easycater.com.
Newman Roofing, as part of their Commitment to Community initiative, is proud to sponsor the Fan and 10 TV's Beat the Heat Fan Drive, benefiting Life Care Alliance. You can help Ohio's most vulnerable residents deal with the extreme heat this summer. How can you help? Purchase new box fans and bring them to the nearest Franklin County Fire Station, or you can buy online and ship fans directly to Life Care Alliance. The collection and distribution of fans is to assist residents who are at risk of heat stroke or heat exhaustion. For more information, go to lifecarealliance.org.
Hey, it's Bobby Carpenter, and summer's here, and it's time to upgrade your ride at Germain Toyota. Whether you're heading to the lake, the ballpark, or your next family road trip, the all-new 2026 Toyota Tundra is built for every adventure. Right now, get 0% APR financing for up to 60 months on the 2026 Tundra with vehicles sold at MSRP. That's legendary Toyota quality, power, and capability with an incredible summer offer. Visit Germain Toyota at the corner of I-70 and Bryce Road or online at germaintoyota.net. Germain Toyota, your summer starts here. See dealer for details.
He opens his toolbox before he opens his wallet and believes you can fix anything with 20 minutes and some pride. He's Mr. DIY, and when he needs metal, he goes to metal supermarkets. Artists, hobbyists, machine shops, maintenance professionals, and welders all count on metal supermarkets for over 8,000 metal products, shapes, and grades. If it's metal, they've got it or can get it for you. Cut to any size and ready fast. Visit the family-owned franchise on North Wilson Road or Columbus at metalsupermarkets.com.
Tire Discounters has turned 50. In 1976, founder Chip Wood had two things, a mission and a mustache. One helped him start a business. The other helped him start a family. 50 years later, Tire Discounters is still owned by Chip's family, living by the golden rule, which means the Wood family treats you like you want to be treated, like family, but without all the bickering, of course.
Broadcasting live from the McDaniel GM Superstore Studios. Driving excellence since 1916. Chevrolet. Together, let's drive. WBNS HD1 Columbus.
Good morning, I'm Dylan Gonzalez. Wyndham Clark won the U.S. Open for the second time in his career, but it wasn't easy. Clark led every round of the tournament. However, he nearly gave away a 6-shot lead on Sunday, finishing just one stroke ahead of Sam Burns to win his second U.S. Open in 4 years. On the diamond, the Cincinnati Reds took 2 out of 3 from the New York Yankees, including a 4-1 win in the rubber match yesterday. The Redlegs will start a series with the Milwaukee Brewers tonight. First pitch is set for 7:10. And the Cleveland Guardians were in Houston this weekend. They lost 2-1 yesterday and dropped 2 of 3 games to the Astros. The Guardians will look to bounce back tonight. First pitch from Chicago is scheduled for 7:40. This update is sponsored by Awaken 180 Weight Loss. Take strokes off your game by taking pounds off your frame with Awaken 180 Weight Loss results this summer. With the solution for weight loss, Awaken180weightloss.com. Breaking sports news when it happens right here on The Fan, Ohio's sports destination.
Two men who both know the value of a good hat.
You're bald!
This is Bone and Tyvis.
The people in the chat are hilarious. Mario says hello to Mr. and Mrs. Bone. Mr. and Mrs. Bone, hello and sorry for the chat. Coach Beer says, hi, T-Bone's parents. You should have named him Wyndham or Hilton.
Doubletree. Yeah, another good
says
name
your
for a
parents
kid.
Probably cringe for 3 hours.
Oh, that's 100%
And Mario wants to know if your brother Pork Chop does radio.
That's good. I like that. My parents do watch on YouTube. They watch it a lot of times on their like Roku on the TV, so I don't know if they get to always see the chat.
Yeah,
but my dad has definitely pulled it up on his phone and mentioned the chat and how funny it is that, you know, how much you guys interact.
So
yeah,
when I was
for sure.
on those 3 weeks off, I would watch it on the TV. And when you watch it on the TV, the chat doesn't pop up.
That's a shame. You're not getting the full experience.
You have to like physically hit a button to like make the chat, like the comments show up on the screen.
Yeah. Right.
But if you watch it on the phone or internet, the chat pops right up. So
yeah.
They probably, if they watch it on TV, they probably ain't seeing the chat.
No, they go in between. Like they'll watch it on that. My dad will have it on his phone sometimes. But yeah, it's always appreciated, the YouTube chat. My parents enjoy it as well.
I saw my dad yesterday for Father's Day.
Yeah,
actually, and he goes, Dylan, how's work? And I said, Tyvis is back tomorrow, so you won't have to ask. Since you know,
yeah, he doesn't listen when Tyvis is off.
Yeah.
That's your number. Yeah, that's right. Loves you, doesn't love Dylan at all, but yes, loves you, Tyvis.
Like,
so he's here for you.
That stupid show unless Tyvis is here.
Understandable, totally understandable. Yeah, our thanks to Joshua Perry. Last 3 weeks filling in for Tyvis, but
who's now using his time now to go work out in the morning.
Oh, look at that. We'll see. That's what
his
happens.
body's used to waking up, so he figured to go knock the workout out.
Yeah.
By the way, I've seen Joshua Perry in person before, obviously, but not for an extended period of time in the last 3 weeks. I immediately, when I see him, I stare at his crooked finger. That thing is disgusting.
Yeah.
That's what happens when you play you play as a defensive lineman. Like, it's going to happen.
Captain Hook.
Or I guess he was more of a linebacker. Whatever. He wished he was more of a hand in the dirt guy.
Josh used to have to cut the pinky out of his glove.
That's gross.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Because it wouldn't fit in the glove, so he couldn't get it in there, so he would cut the pinky off. So like when we be in games and like his pinky is hanging out the glove.
I'll say I never even.
And I used to be like,
noticed that.
Wow, that's unfortunate.
That's dedication. He's playing the game.
So then you know,
I'm telling you, Anthony Munoz, former Bengals legend, right? I mean, that's a guy whose fingers are all messed up from playing. There's lots of guys like that play the game.
So what he did then after that, he got annoyed with cutting the glove, so then he just started taping his fingers.
Yeah, I mean, that's what a lot of those guys did, right? When they would break their fingers, like initially, they would just tape them together, and then they don't heal properly. Isn't that kind of why that happens?
I always wanted to play in the game with my fingers taped. I only did it once.
Yeah.
And it's when you tape your fingers, it make you want to grab something. Yeah,
I can see that.
I only did it against the Navy because I knew they wasn't throwing the ball. They ain't throwing it.
I saw some guys in the World Cup, and this is like I always think this is like a badass soccer move, is when you tape your wrists, because you know that means like you're going to be going up for headers. And when you do that, sometimes you get knocked on your ass, but you're like 8 feet in the air. So you end up landing and putting your wrists down. So they'll tape their wrists up because it's like, yeah, you got to watch out for me. I'm a bit of a high flyer out here. I'm going to be up there. So like,
I wonder what
I think that's it's a great look too. And after they're like sweaty and they've been like all, in the muck, because it's all on natural grass. I don't know if you know that, Tyvis. Soccer has standards, unlike the NFL, where they'll let you guys play on concrete. But anyway, like those guys, they're bloody, they're muddy, they're whatever, and then after the game, you'll see them like taking off the wrist tape, and it's just like, yeah, that's what it used to look like in the NFL. Guys would come out of the game and they would take the tape off their wrists, and they would actually look like they did something. Now we're playing in air-conditioned, carpeted places that have no character whatsoever. Congrats on the new Brown Stadium, by the way. Should be awesome.
What a hater.
Meanwhile, I'm watching all these World Cup games, indoors, outdoors, natural grass. They got grow lights and sprinklers.
So let me get this right.
Just like some of our friends, like Mario. Who's our guy that works in the industry of a little bit of cannabis?
Andy.
Where the weed at? My guy. That's what I'm saying. We got some people who get those.
Your issue with the domes is not necessarily the domes; it's the grass.
It's the sterilization of something that used to be wild and feral. Now we're going to turn it into something corporate and boring.
So if you could only pick one to complain about, which one would it be? Is it the dome or is it the turf?
I'd rather it be outside. I'd rather it be outside, and then
that's pathetic.
But it doesn't matter because they're all going to be corporate. They're all going to look like they've been playing the same. They're going to look like they're playing at Wyndham's and DoubleTrees. They're going to look like they're playing in hotels. That's what these games are going to look like.
You go catch some Buckeye games late in the season, or Browns or Bengals games late this year?
I mean, the Buckeye games.
No, like, are you going to attend? Is what he's asking you.
Yeah,
I would love
Brave
to.
the elements with
Dude,
everybody.
you're asking a guy who has 3 children who have a million activities all at that time. To
Same. I got three kids too.
Yeah, and they're all like, I'm saying, are you going to a lot of games? No, because you have a job on Saturdays.
7 days a week.
Okay,
starting in the
I'm
fall.
just saying if you didn't work, it's hard to get to games. But no, like if I can get some tickets to the OSU Michigan game and it's 20 degrees and sleeting, I'll be there. I don't care.
I'm sure you
I've
could
been
get
there in cold weather games.
I'm sure you could get credentialed.
I don't want to get a credential. I want to go with my kids and take my family and like go actually be a fan. And you sit up in the box, you have to sit there and pretend like you're not watching the game. You can't root when you're in the box. You have to sit there and
you're not in the elements when you're in the
That's
box.
what I'm saying. I would be out with the people. If I can get some tickets to take my kids and go, yeah, for sure. Maybe we will.
I don't believe you.
Neither do I.
Okay.
You had a chance last year to go to a monsoon Browns game, and you decided not to go. So miss me with that.
Because I have this job, and I have to come back here. And I'm not like you. I'm not getting paid to do it like you.
Do I.
I have sat
You know
out
the
in
difference between you and I is the game ends at 4. You would be back by 6.
Differences between you and I.
don't get back till 8:30.
The difference between you and I is you guys were in diapers when I was out there in the weather, in the elements, going to games. I've been going to games for a long time. Right now in this season of life, yeah. But don't worry, I'll be back out there soon. I'm going to be out there in the elements. Unfortunately, it looks like all the stadiums are going to have domes on them by the time I get back to doing it.
Shout out to
once
the
I get
Bears.
these kids raised.
The Bears is doing it right.
What, putting a stadium in another state with a dome on it and artificial turf? Great. That's awesome. So here's what not to do when you go to a sporting event. I saw that a fan at a NASCAR race, they were running this is the O'Reilly Auto Parts Series, I think is what it's called. It's the second tier. It's not the Cup Series that runs on Sundays. These guys run on Saturday. There are a lot of like younger drivers. They had a wreck that red flagged the race because the wreck was so bad they had to clean up the track. So in the red flag, all the cars are just sitting on the track. They're just turned off. They're sitting there, but the drivers are still in them.
Mm-hmm.
A fan hopped over not one but 2 fences and then went out to one of the drivers, whose name is Sheldon Creed, and tried to talk to him while the race is still going on, but no cars. It's not dangerous because the cars aren't moving, but you're still not allowed to be on the track. This is a little bit of the audio from the Fox broadcast.
So look at this. We had a fan.
He thinks that's Matt Kinson.
Hopped the fence and got on track. What's Sheldon Creed thinking right here?
Do you have a Sharpie? What is happening?
He didn't even get a selfie. I mean, you talk about a missed opportunity.
Well, I'm going to tell you, if they find military base, they will find you.
Sheldon's like, you got to get out of here, man.
How did
he? Yeah. This is actually the driver. This is his audio when this was happening.
I think he's wasted. I didn't even understand what he was saying. I just let the officials know that we do have no part of this guy. So they're running out their mouth.
Oh, yeah. He said, let's make sure the officials know we don't know who this guy is. We didn't encourage this. This is just a random guy from the stands.
This is funny because didn't the guy was it the finals or was it the Western Conference Finals where the guy took the picture with Wimby?
Oh, yeah. I forget which one that was. But yeah, someone ran out on the court to get a photo. People
and when you
that.
do that, you get banned for life?
Banned, yeah, probably from every stadium. And
Every stadium?
I would think so because that's a safety issue. You don't know what people are going to do. But I saw that this guy did.
Wait a minute. So back when I was playing, we was playing Cincinnati, and the guy ran on the field, and Slago slammed him.
Yes.
You're telling me that guy never can come back to an Ohio State game?
I don't know what Ohio State did in that situation. I know that a lot of places now, they won't. Well, this is probably a little bit before you guys' time, but wasn't it, was it Monica Seles, I feel like, was the tennis player who got, it was some tennis player, female tennis player in the 90s, where she's at I want to say it was the French Open or something like that, and a guy hopped out of the stands, brought a knife, and stabbed her, on the court. They had to they take this seriously because you don't know who's coming out on the court, what they're doing.
They don't got the sharpshooters on the roof.
I don't think they did for a tennis match back in the 90s. Maybe they do now.
At the Ohio State game, I look
this
up,
guy,
up there every time.
This guy who did this was on a naval base. So they put this out there in the, Honor America type of thing that NASCAR's doing. They built a street course on a naval base. So there's ships and stuff. You can see them off in the distance. It's the naval base where Top Gun, where those pilots train. Mm-hmm. That's where Slapshot, Ted Carter, who's no longer the president of the university here in town of Ohio State, but I think he went there back in the day. Just saying, when you get arrested on a naval base, it's NCIS that comes and gets you. They said NCIS arrested this guy. Which I'm just sad it wasn't CSI. CSI would have been way better.
Which one got Ice-T in it?
Oh, that's Law and Order. That's different network. That's over on NBC.
Yep, that's him.
These are the CBS ones.
I wonder.
No.
The guy that got brought down by Schlegel, I think that was his punishment.
What? That he got slammed by Schlegel?
Yeah, it probably would.
He still got it, boy.
Yeah. Because if everybody forgets, the week before, he stroked a dude with his hands and then, made him leave the game.
I actually wish CSI had arrested that guy, because then maybe David Caruso could have shown up and he could have said something like, "That's going to be quite the hangover tomorrow." Would have been awesome. It's too bad we didn't have that. Oh, well. We'll come back. Tyvis has set his new son up for success. I'll tell you why next. T-Bone and Tyvis on The Fan.
Fan traffic.
From the Atlas Butler Plumbing Services Traffic Center.
Good morning and happy Monday. For our drivers in Dublin, we are still watching some delays after a crash on 33, that eastbound ramp to 270 eastbound. So yes, be patient out there on the roads. They're still wet and slippery as well. Also seeing some slowdowns if you're traveling 71 in that southbound direction heading downtown. We're talking Long Street as well as over by East Broad. I'm 10 TV's Brina Albizu with your fan traffic.
Hey, what's up? It's T-Bone. Tired of snoring? Sleep Better Columbus can help with a custom mouthpiece that opens your airway and stops the snoring. No mask, no noise. Call 1-800-MORE-SLEEP or visit sleepbettercolumbus.com today. Stop snoring, sleep better, live better.
All the folks at Buckeye, night or day. My toilet's clogged, backed up too. The sink is running slow. Water's backed up everywhere. Oh, please don't overflow.
Clogged drain, no problem. It's 93 or free. I'll clear any drain or you don't pay with a 1-year guarantee.
It's 93 or free. Guaranteed.
Call 614-683-9911. Call the folks at Buckeye, night or day.
Common Man and Timmy here for Hollywood Casino Columbus. Oh, Common Man, we got lots of exciting things this month.
That's right, like the grand opening of the new hotel so you can stay and play.
Plus, we got lots of great entertainment lined up now through October. We got the Hollywood Tribute Band concert series, from the timeless magic of the Beatles to the fire and swagger of Johnny Cash.
And don't forget about the $250,000 Sweet Spins drawings on Saturdays through June. You can win $250K cash or a 2-night package at the new hotel.
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
That's the sound of Ellie De La Cruz stealing third. That's the sound of you stealing third. Right now at UDF, buy any 2 bottled beverages and get the third one free with Ellie Steals Third. Now at United Dairy Farmers. Some restrictions may apply.
At Bank of America, we support businesses at every step, providing insights and expertise to help you gain an edge. What would you like the power to do? Explore winning business solutions at BofA.com/gamechangers, official bank of the FIFA World Cup 2026.
Experience the adrenaline of Barrett-Jackson in Columbus, June 25th to 27th at the Ohio Expo Center and State Fairgrounds. See hundreds of no-reserve collector cars cross the auction block and sell to the highest bidder. Take in the lively exhibitor marketplace, engage with interactive sponsor displays, and enjoy a wide selection of food and drink options. It's an exciting, high-octane event for fans of all ages. Advance tickets on sale now for the world's greatest collector car auctions at barrett-jackson.com.
Lanny went to college and racked up huge debt.
A little bit over $100,000.
For a degree he couldn't use, now what?
I had a friend that went to My Computer Career.
They even helped him get hired immediately after graduation.
One of the things I love about IT is that you can work from anywhere you want.
You could become an IT pro in just months, including cybersecurity and the basics of AI with zero experience at mycomputercareer.edu. My Computer Career, an elite CompTIA certification partner.
It worked for me, and I know it can work for you.
This is one student's experience. Individual results vary.
Hey, it's T-Bone again. Sleep apnea doesn't have to rule your nights. Sleep Better Columbus has been treating snoring and sleep apnea for over 15 years with proven results and now has an office open in Marysville. Call 1-800-MORE-SLEEP or go to sleepbettercolumbus.com. Stop snoring, sleep better, live better.
Hello, it's John Kozik, founder and president of TurboTrack Realty, and I buy real estate as is fast for cash. Call today for an all-cash offer on any of your properties, and we can close within days at 614-470-2000, 614-470-2000. Do you own a property that's outdated and needs thousands of dollars in repairs? Great, I'll buy it. 614-470-2000, 614-470-2000. Would it be convenient for you if you could simply take what you want and leave the rest behind? Great, I'll buy it. I buy vacant properties, inherited homes, divorce situations, death in the family, foreclosures, commercial properties. I even buy my tenants won't pay me the rent houses. Call today and speak with me, John Kozik, for an all-cash offer and the help you need. At 614-470-2000, 614-470-2000, TurboTrackRealty.com.
All your favorite fan shows are on YouTube, along with those fake YouTube ads like Chew This Gum and It Grows New Teeth. Experience the splendor of Bo sitting in his closet, Timmy Hall's gouty gold chains, and Matty Ice wearing a coat in 90-degree weather. It's all there. Head to YouTube and subscribe today. Fan weather.
From the Logan AC and Heat Services Weather Center.
Expect on and off showers and storms this morning with wake-up temperatures in the 60s and breezy winds at times. And this afternoon, we'll still see some chances of showers and storms, otherwise mostly cloudy and breezy with temperatures in the upper 70s. For tonight, turning mostly cloudy to mostly clear with overnight lows down into the 50s. For The Fan, I'm meteorologist Meredith Garfalo with the 10 Weather Impact Forecast.
Question from a listener: do you dopes ever get tired of talking about Ohio State? No. The Buckeye Show.
Weeknights at 6.
The Fan. One of these men was prom king. The other is Tyvis. You're listening to T-Bone and Tyvis.
Hadley Ray in the chat says, insert Kobe Bryant soft. Men here are for all you folks complaining about the elements. Listen.
Yeah, that's right.
You
I
can't
totally
call
agree
me
with that.
soft because I played in the element. I did it. I didn't enjoy it. It's not something that I'm just openly excited to go out there and do. But if you're paying me money to go out there and do it, I'm going to do it to my best ability.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, that's something that I thought football players, oh yeah, bring it on. You can't hurt me. There's nothing that I can't play through or deal with. And I'm saying, as a player, adrenaline kicks in. The atmosphere kicks in. Whether you're on the road or whether you're at home, the fans can fire you up one way or the other. And then you got your opponent standing right in front of you where it's like, okay, it's a third down. I got to make a stop, or I got to make a play and catch the ball here, or whatever you got to do. Mm-hmm. Fans are literally just sitting there watching it. Like, we aren't moving around. We don't have heated blankets they drape. We don't have a jet engine shooting fire on us. But you
also can bring hoodies, blankets, and all of that stuff.
Yes, but you're running around moving. I'm saying the fans have it way tougher sitting in the cold and the elements, or we're just standing there dealing with it all.
Y'all got jackets, hoodies, blankets.
Guys have jackets. They have giant heated jackets they throw on you the second. You got people holding them as soon as you come off the field.
But they throw it on top of you. What if you're a bench rider like me?
Then you can sit on the heated bench while a jet engine blows heat on you.
No, you can't. Because
yes, you can.
When they come off, they need to sit down. So
you can get up and put a coat on, and you can keep your coat on. I'm saying,
or you gotta go to the other side. You gotta go to the offensive side if you're on defense. You gotta go to the defensive side.
Maybe do your job better. You wouldn't be riding the bench.
Before we went to break, we were talking about people running on the field.
Yeah.
And Rad in the chat says I would have turned onto the field and talked to Tyvis when I was playing. Mm-hmm. Now, if I was playing and a fan jumped on the field and was running from security.
Yeah,
I'm goofy enough to set a pick for the guy so he can get away longer.
Well, you've said
I would have jumped in front of security.
I like
that. So he can run a little bit longer.
You've said that you want to run around at Jack's place. You want to see if you can sprint down the fairway, see how long it would take for them to catch you.
The timing of it would matter. If a fan did that, let's say we were going up against Oregon, and Oregon was running that no huddle offense.
Oh, sure.
And they did it, I would jump in front of the security. I need you to take as long as possible so I can get my wheel back.
I just want to point this out. Buckeye fans, if you're listening, Tyvis Powell endorses running on the field, especially if the other team's out there kicking our defense's ass. If their offense is no huddling.
And we ain't going to call a timeout. I need help.
Right. And then if you do it, you can be like, I did this because Ryan Day can't call a timeout and because Tyvis Powell told me to. And then that, I'm sure, will get you right out of jail. No problems, no questions.
You could be like Kenny Atkinson and just hold on to the timeouts.
Do not do that. Yeah, you could. I guess you're right. So I think what you're doing with your son is a great thing. Because I was reading an article. So your little guy, who we have dubbed Baby Tsunami on this show, his actual name is Trace. Because you had said, and your wife had said, there's not going to be a Tyvis Jr., right?
Yeah, I wanted to go with the thug, but she wouldn't have.
Okay, well, she said
we needed a T, and I thought, the thug would be pretty good.
Thug is, I don't know. That's fine. Whatever. You didn't go, though, with Tyvis Jr. is the point here.
Correct.
Well, I saw this about Alex Freeman. He is the U.S. men's national team defender who scored the second goal in their game against Australia. And, of course, the U.S. beat Australia 2-0 on Friday. They have, because of the other result going on in the group, they have won the group already. It's a pretty great accomplishment for the U.S. men's national team. They're already on to the next round, and they've won the group, so they will be playing like the worst team of whatever potential matchups they could be having. They're not like the second place or third place team that's going to play a first place team. They're the first place team. They'll be playing someone who's probably not as good as the U.S., which is great. Yeah. So hopefully another chance. But they have a game Thursday that's kind of irrelevant against Turkey. Turkey is already eliminated. U.S. cannot do anything with their positioning. So that game is just, they're going to probably run out backups and let some guys get some playing time. But that game is essentially irrelevant at this point. They are already on to the next thing. But Alex Freeman, you may know him, or at least you may know his dad. Former Packers legend Antonio Freeman is his dad. And I was reading an article that talked about how his dad thought about being a famous athlete. When he had his son, he thought maybe his name should be Antonio Freeman Jr. And he actually said, no, I want him to have his own legacy. I don't want him to feel like he has to live up to mine. I don't feel like he has to be a football player. He can be whatever he wants to be and successful in his own right, not based off of football and not just everyone thinking he's good. That's what you're doing with Trace.
It just hit me. I know why I know the name. Remember, I was like, why does that name sound
Antonio Freeman? Yeah.
I know why. He did the he did what catch? The one where it went off his back and he scooted up, caught it, picked it up. That was him.
He's a legend. I think he's in the Packers Hall of Fame or their Ring of Honor, whatever they do out there. I'm just saying, he's a good player, but he wanted it. So his son now is starting for the U.S. national team. And he said, I don't want my kid to have to live up to my rep. I want him to make his own name. And he has, obviously.
Because that's it. I mean, you hear it now. One of the things you hear now is, is your son going to go play for Ohio State? Is he going to be a Buckeye? And I say, no, he's going to be the next president of the United States of America.
There you go. I like that.
He can do his own thing.
Do whatever he wants.
I'm not about to force him. Obviously, if he wants to have interest in it, I'm going to tell him, listen, you can have all the interest you want. If you're going to play, you're going to go to your Uncle Cardell, and he's going to teach you how to play quarterback, because even though, I probably could teach you better than he could. But that's another story for another day.
Yeah.
I mean, I taught him what he knows. So,
That's right.
Quarterbacking is in my DNA.
Okay. That's good.
So I'm going to let him play quarterback.
I could just see him saying that he wants to play receiver, and then you're just jamming him on the line of scrimmage as a 3-year-old child, and then you just completely discourage him from wanting to do any type of football activity ever again.
Yeah, that'd be about right.
But that lines up. That definitely lines up for sure.
Definitely sounds like something
1,000% do something like that for sure. I'd be like, this is why you're gonna play quarterback. No,
hey, I'm just pointing out, especially if he's built like you might roll a soccer ball out to him, just see if he likes it, because you never know if he's got that athletic ability. You could always have him go play soccer, and then he can travel the world, make millions of dollars.
His grandfather would love that.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
You said if he's built like you, built like Tyvis was.
In high school and college is what I want to be very clear on that. I'm saying the speed, the agility, the physicality.
What's wrong with what I got going on?
I'm just saying.
This is the strongest I've ever been in my life.
Maybe he would, if built like you are now, maybe rugby is more like the sport.
This is all muscle right here. This is muscle.
By the way, I saw that the World Cup viewership numbers. So Argentina and Algeria from a few days ago. Argentina is playing again today. Why I bring this up? Fox put this out, or that the Argentina-Algeria game, which Argentina won 3-0 over Algeria, played awesome that game. Lionel Messi scored all 3 goals in that game, for what it's worth. They had over 9 million viewers on Fox. They had another, I want to say, 8 million on Univision, Telemundo and Peacock. That was in the Spanish language broadcast. So combined, that's just the U.S. number, 17 million viewers for Argentina and Algeria. Now, it's Lionel Messi, but those numbers are rivaling college football games that involve Ohio State and Michigan, right? That's the number they're doing. This is for a game that did not feature the United States. The United States game was up over 25+ million people watched that. They're not doing NBA and World Series numbers. They're doing NFL and college football numbers with the World Cup. I'm not saying that means soccer. Who I don't care if soccer's arrived, not arrived, whatever. But I am curious, and this is going to be the fan poll today. Are you watching more soccer or less soccer than you thought you would be of the World? Are you watching more World Cup than you thought you would be? More than you thought, less than you thought?
Less.
You haven't been watching much at all. Well, you just had a newborn. I mean, there's that.
That is true.
But you also have a lot of time where the baby's just sleeping. You could flip it on.
I've done that. Like I think every day I've flipped past the game. Like I've watch it for like 15 seconds and then flip past.
Oh, so you got to stick with it.
Soccer is not. It's like it was like hockey for me. Like hockey, I didn't know it. I had to learn it. So like soccer is like that for me too. I got to learn it.
Dylan, are you watching more? Well, you're getting haircuts during U.S. soccer games, so I'm guessing the answer's less.
I thought I would catch some USA games, and I've yet to do that.
Where you go? Best cuts?
No, I do not.
I'm just so curious.
Best cuts. What is best cuts? I don't even know what that is. Yeah, is that below your standards?
Split sports clips.
There you go. Sure, why not? Today, for what it's worth, Argentina is playing against Austria. That's 1 p.m. on Fox. If you want to watch some guy named Lionel Messi, that's a game to flip on to.
That's prime nap time, Bone.
That's
a
Lionel Messi.
That's a no-go. I will be asleep.
How about France taking on Iraq with Kylian Mbappe for France? He's awesome. He's like one of the best players in the world.
I'd watch that.
He's at 5 p.m. That's on Fox. And then Norway and Senegal. Norway's got Erling Haaland. He scored 2 goals in his first game. These are dudes, I'm saying. You got dudes all over the place on this, and that's at 8 o'clock on Fox. You can watch all 3 of those games.
Is Neymar still playing?
Well, he plays for Brazil. Brazil is still playing. He hasn't played yet, but it's thought that he will be back in the next game. He's been injured, but he's coming back from an injury, so Neymar may play in that game. See, there you go.
How these two are acting right now is how everybody acts when I talk about Big West basketball or just any other mid-majors. Big West.
I know.
Hawaii, UC Irvine. Come on.
Yeah, you gotta lock in. You gotta lock in.
Respectfully, ain't nobody watching that.
If you love the game. Dude, I'll tell you this, tonight, Jordan and Algeria are playing at 11 p.m., I would be going to, if I didn't have to get up and do this job, I would be up for that. I've been watching so much soccer. I've stayed up as late as I can to watch these games over the weekend because I didn't have to get up and come in here.
Okay.
I'm not staying up tonight for that one. But I'm going to stay up and watch Norway, Senegal at 8. I'll probably go to bed after that. Stay up a little later than my bedtime because I love watching. It's only once every 4 years you get the World Cup. I love it. It's fantastic. But maybe I'm in the minority. Maybe you're not watching as much. That's all well and good. But the fan poll today brought to you by JT's Pizza. Are you watching more or less World Cup than you thought you would be? You can answer that on all of our socials. We'll come back. We will check in with our guy who does not watch the World Cup, Joshua Perry. The breakdown with Joshua Perry in 2 minutes. T-Bone and Tyvis on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
From the Atlas Butler Plumbing Services Traffic Center.
If you're heading out towards places like Easton, Gahanna, even the airport, keep in mind we are seeing repairs on 670 eastbound, right at 62 5th Avenue. That right shoulder is blocked 22 miles per hour when it comes to your slowdown, so keep that in mind and just be patient out there. Also, packing patience for our friends in Grove City, heading downtown. We're talking 71 northbound over by Green Lawn Avenue. I'm 10 TV's Brianna Albizu with your fan traffic.
Hey, it's Common Man. Everybody's talking about affordability these days, but the good news is you'll find hundreds of vehicles that fit your budget at GoGermain.com. Drive home in a new sedan starting at just $139 a month. New SUVs from only $189 a month, or a truck for as low as $329. Plus, choose from over 1,700 new and pre-owned vehicles, all priced under $30K, and it's only at GoGermain.com. And with their $1,000 price promise, no one's going to sell you a car for less. Go see my friends today. GoGermain.com.
At ADP, we know you want your landscape business to succeed, but we don't know anything about landscaping. ADP only knows how to handle the business of your small business. So if ADP focuses on the payroll and the HR, while you focus on the land and the scaping, success should follow. Just don't expect us to know all about Kentucky bluegrass, zero-turn cutting, or what to do with a woodchuck. That's for you to figure out. Let ADP help your small business focus on the part of the business you're good at. ADP for small business.
Newman Roofing is proud to sponsor the Fan and 10 TV's Beat the Heat Fan Drive. Help Ohio's most vulnerable residents deal with the extreme heat this summer. Purchase new box fans and take them to the nearest Franklin County Fire Station or buy online. For more information, go to lifecarealliance.org.
Day 1, the hardest day. The day you hear,
"This is a type of blood cancer."
At the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society, we are here to help you move past day 1. To learn more and get help on any day, visit LLS.org or call 1-800-955-4572.
T-Bone and Tyvis is sponsored by Capital Ford of Columbus. Find your dream ride and get approved fast at CapitalFordOfColumbus.com. The Buckeyes, the Big Ten, and the rest of college football. We tackle it all in the Breakdown with Joshua Perry.
Sponsored by the Roofing Guys. For all your roofing, siding, and gutter needs, contact the Roofing Guys at theroofingguys.com.
Joining us now on the Bryant, the Bryant Heating and Cooling Systems fan guest hotline. He is Joshua Perry, former Buckeye, former NFL player, former fill-in host of this show up until Friday. Did 3 weeks here filling in for Tyvis. Joshua, how's it feel to not get up and be working at 6 a.m.?
I mean, I still got up.
There you
at the
go.
gym this morning, so I was feeling pretty good. Got in the YouTube chat too, which different perspective, not being on the other side with the mic on, but glad to be joining you guys. Before I get to roasting Tyvis, which he crazy tried to turn his slow time into some sort of victory. Talk about that in a sec. The Wyndham Clark thing is super interesting to me because I am team, why does that need to be at everything? It's Father's Day. What if there are other kids involved? Do you think everybody's dad was there who could have been there? I think it was fine that he would or would not have been there. It's his choice completely.
Yeah, his son, Hilton Honors, was unfortunately not able, said, Dad, can you join me? Not Wyndham. You come with me in Doubletree. We're going to go make cookies. It's the U.S. Open, though, Joshua. That's the thing is he flew in when he saw that his son had a 7-shot lead and was like, oh, I guess I could show up for this loser. I guess, fine. You're playing a little golf thing. Like, it feels very much like...
What makes you think he didn't have this plan? Because if you just buy a late ticket like that, I mean...
Okay, what if his son didn't make... But if his son doesn't make the cut, then do you think he's getting on that plane? No, he's not flying.
What if he had other things to do today that just got canceled? You know, he had plans, he had meetings or whatever the case was.
I tried to say all this.
Going on or whatever.
Hearing it. This is ridiculous.
That could have happened. And then they were like, oh, you know what? Actually, we gotta kick that down the road. And he was like, oh, man, great opportunity for me to go see my son be victorious. Like,
all right.
I don't know what happened.
I get what you're saying. Like, my oldest daughter does theater, right? So, like, if she ever made it on Broadway, like her first performance, we're going to be there, right? And if she opens up a new...
all of them?
No, because it's... No, of course not. I agree with you, Joshua. I agree with you. But if she's like, hey, Dad, I know it's been a few years, but I'm opening up a new production of Hello, Dolly, and I'd love for you to be there. And I'm like, oh, sorry, I got a meeting on Monday. I don't think I can make that. This is a U.S. Open. There's only a few majors a year. You can't make it out for those, especially his son's been winning. Like... It feels very odd that he wouldn't show up for this.
Made it out there? Like every father that could have made it, do you think they all made it out there?
No, but I think that's something that's a skill issue for them. If you're not there for your... What else are you doing? Your kid's making money as a golfer. You can't fly out to join him. I don't care what job you have. Go see your son.
With their other children that weren't so selfish to work on Father's Day.
I'm just saying.
What are we talking about?
I got a question for you, Josh. Out of curiosity, let's say Lil James decides he wants to play football, but you work in the fall. How are you going to see him play?
It's the thing I think about all the time. Like, you know, if I'm still doing my Saturday deal and he's a college football player, it's going to be a little bit tough to get to all of them. Now, I will make what I can make, but, you know, these are decisions, right? Like, bills still got to be paid around here. Love you to death. Like, I want to support you. I'll watch tape with you all week long. But, you know, like Saturday is that day. There are a lot of considerations that have to be made in these situations.
I don't know. I just feel like Wyndham, someone who's named Wyndham, Dad's probably not like, sorry, man, I got to pick up a shift at the factory. You know how it is. The boss is really on my ass. Like, it feels like he might have a financial planner who's put him in a spot where he could say, hey, you could skip a couple days of work.
He just had open heart surgery.
When?
2 years ago.
That's not just. That's 2 years. Whatever.
You know the recovery process for it?
I know it's a long time, but he can't get on a plane? He got on a plane. It wasn't like he said,
he had his
Thursday you'd be in
surgery, that little itty bitty surgery he had.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying if he said, I can't fly out there because of my open heart surgery, fine. He flew out there on Sunday. You could have flown out on Thursday. He's a front-running dad. That's what I'm saying. He's only there because the kid is getting the glory. Thursday. That's why he came out.
So
be there
Sunday,
for all the days.
You might as well go out for the practice rounds, too. I mean, like, you're taking up all Dad's time.
I agree. Be a good dad. That's what I'm saying. He's getting all the love for being a great father, for coming out when his son's about to win a major trophy. Yeah, good job.
So Josh,
I'm giving you that credit.
So Josh, obviously I ran my 40 on Saturday. If you was to put your hand in the ground today, would you get under 5 seconds?
I'd like to say I would, but I'm not doing that. It's a crazy thing to even try to do in the first place. And I think what's even crazier, number one, $1,000 on the line, you pissed down your leg. So congratulations to you. Secondly, the aftermath and trying to flip this into a positive experience. I'm 50 pounds heavier and I didn't even train. You told us what you told us in the lead up. You said you were going to run your combine time. You missed by a mile, and I think the timer was
missed by a mile.
4/10. That's a mile.
4/10 of a second is a mile. That's like a flick of the button.
That is an eternity when it comes to sprinters, especially that short of a distance. Neither here nor there. I also think the timer was very generous. Okay, because that to me, if you watch the tape, it looked like a 5-second run to me.
Well, what did you do on the second one that you did, Tyvis? Just to kind of. I don't know.
I have no idea.
I think I remember.
What was it?
I don't think it was 4.
Oh, well.
There was a 5 on it.
There it is.
I'm just saying we took the best time. I think the second one.
That second time might have been a little bit more accurate than the first one, if you ask me.
Well, nobody asked you.
Yes, you did. You actually called Joshua Perry on this segment to ask him questions. You did ask him. That's actually factually correct.
Well, the good news is we got 4.8.
4.8. You got 4.8 out of it somewhere.
That's like me at the combine. Also, at the combine, I ran 4.4. I ran 4.4 my first run and 4.5 the second run. Nobody talks about the 4.5 the second run because you take the fastest time.
This. Right, but 5 and up, we round up. So it was really a 4.9, just like that 4.46.
Don't do
round
this,
up. That was
man. You are a professional hater. You got around these guys for 3 weeks, and they really have got you to be a hater.
This is just who
you know what it sounds. It sounds like to me, Josh. It sounds like you got a little jealous. I think deep down you wanted me to run a 5 flat, and the fact that I ran 4 anything bothers you because it's like, dang, I know I can't do that. Like I feel like that's where you at.
I'm not trying to do that.
I feel like you know how Bo Bishop says a man got to know his limitations. I think like I would never run a 4.8 in my condition today.
Ty, can you still dunk a basketball?
Yeah.
I flushed one this morning at the YMCA. Felt good.
What does that have to do? I don't understand what that has to do with running under a 5-second 40.
And I was just standing there too. I didn't even take the run up. It was just 2-foot yam.
I'm trying to figure out what that has to do. Why are we switching from basketball from running to basketball?
Because I still got it is what I'm trying to tell you. I'm not going to do that.
Oh, Josh, let me ask you this. What did you run at the combine? What did you run?
4.68, I believe.
How about this? I'll put $1,000 that you run that 4.68. How about that? I make it even better. I put $5,000 that you will run that 4.68.
I know I'm not gonna do it, Tyvis. It's not the point. The point
that is exactly the point.
Let's see. I like how you're already betting Baby Tsunami's college fund that has just barely had time to even start, and you're already like, no, we're betting that. We're betting that on a run.
Betting the Trump account. Money in the Trump account.
All right, JP, thanks for the last 3 weeks. We appreciate it. We'll have you on. I know you're doing some fill-in stuff this week, right? When are you on next?
Today.
Which show?
At noon.
There you go.
Rothman Nice.
There you go. Perfect. So you can hear Joshua Perry there and, of course, every Monday right here at 8:30. Thank you, JP. Have a good rest of your day, all right, man? And watch some World Cup, damn it.
Care.
Stop watching Bar Rescue. Stop watching Bar Rescue.
I don't think I can help you there.
That's fine. I'm trying to get people to watch the World Cup because apparently a lot of other people are. People at the station are not, but I am apparently.
We're not. Nobody's interested.
I'm apparently not around here. All right. We'll hit the buzzer with Ryan Baker coming up next. T-Bone and Tyvis on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
From the Atlas Butler Plumbing Services Traffic Center.
A disabled vehicle now popping up as you're heading downtown, 71 southbound, right before that 40 and Broad Street area. That right shoulder is blocked. Thankfully, it's not causing any slowdowns. What is causing slowdowns? Still noticing some repairs on 670 eastbound, not too far away at US 62, also known as 5th Avenue. That right shoulder's blocked out there, down to 23 miles per hour when it comes to your drive times. I'm 10 TV's Brianna Albizu with your fan traffic.
Grilling season starts now at Billiards Plus. Shop top-of-the-line grills and turn every cookout into a win. Then bring the fun inside with pool tables, shuffleboard, and more. Everything for the ultimate game room. Billiards Plus. Grills, games, and good times. Online or on Dublin Center Drive in Dublin.
This 4th of July week, Championship Golf takes center stage in Columbus. From July 2nd through 5th, the 46th U.S. Senior Open Championship comes to Scioto Country Club, where legends of the game meet hallowed grounds that don't play favorites. Feel the energy, the tradition, and the pressure of championship golf at its finest. Be there for every moment. Tickets are available now on SeatGeek.
I'm Ultima Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Every time one of my children started driving, it was terrifying. I am quite aware of the dangers being on the road. Thousands of accidents happen across the country. We see it every day. These families' lives will be changed in an instant. We fight for these families as if they were our own. We've become America's largest injury law firm by winning cases just like these. If you've been injured in a car accident, call us.
Injured? Dial Pound Law.
Morgan & Morgan, Ohio office located at 600 Vine Street, Cincinnati. Prior results do not guarantee a similar outcome.
Say goodbye to car care headaches with Carvenience from Hinderer Motor Company. This is Justin Hinderer. For only $49, we'll pick up your vehicle, leave you with a rental, and return it fully serviced and spotless. No more juggling your schedule or wasting hours at the shop. Carvenience lets you focus on what matters while we take care of all the rest, making life easier. Schedule your service today at HindererMotorCompany.com.
Hey, Weekend Warriors, Austin Ward here. You want to know when your body starts talking back on a golf course? Cart path only. Suddenly your ball is 80 yards across the fairway. You're hiking over there with 3 clubs, and by the time you get to it, you're not thinking birdie. You're wondering if the course has an urgent care. And that's the point. It's not just the scorecard. It's the whole day. Walking 18 without feeling like you're in a survival show. Bending down to read a putt without making that noise. Getting home and still having enough left in the tank for the kids, the yard, the cooler, all of it. That's why Awaken 180 makes sense. It's a medication-free solution with weekly weight loss, support, and yes, free support for life. You may not fix your slice overnight, but drop 30, 40, even 50 pounds, and the game, plus life after the game, feels better. Take strokes off your game by taking pounds off your frame. Make the call, 844-346-1800, or online at awaken180weightloss.com.
Protect your home or business with Ramos Roofing. Trusted roofing, siding, and gutter solutions with free estimates and flexible financing. Call 614-761-7663 or visit RamosRoofingOhio.com today. Ramos Roofing. Reliable, local, built right.
Imagine taking your family on that dream vacation with a brand new 26 Chevy Equinox from McDaniel GM Superstore. Matty Ice here for McDaniel this month. Save up to $3,190 off or get an incredible 3.9% APR for 60 months. Prefer to lease, drive away in a new Equinox for as low as $249 a month for 36 months with just $3,998 due at signing. They're just off Route 23 on 95 in Marion, or visit online at McDanielGMSuperstore.com. Chevrolet, together, let's drive.
From the FIFA World Cup to competitive business environments, grand ambitions lead to game-changing achievements. At Bank of America, we're there to support businesses at every step, providing insights and expertise to help you gain an edge.
He shoots, he scores!
What would you like the power to do? Explore winning business solutions at BofA.com/gamechangers. Bank of America, official bank of the FIFA World Cup 2026.
Think you know Buckeye football? These two say, hold my beer. The Beat with Austin and Berm.
Sponsored by the Waterworks.
Daily on the Fan's YouTube and wherever you get your podcasts. Your home of the Buckeyes, The Fan.
The Fan Guest Hotline is sponsored by Ohio Heating and Bryant. Doing whatever it takes to keep you and your home comfortable. The Fan.
Tyvis is drinking a protein shake for breakfast. T-Bone is eating a protein donut. Minus the protein. And it's more than one donut. You're listening to T-Bone and Tyvis.
Joining the program, a guy who is the hardest working guy, who's giving me a run for my money, actually. One of the hardest working guys in the business. Ryan Baker, the touchdown maker, and he comes with gifts.
It is 3 weeks since I've heard that. That sounds
Gifts.
Right?
Baker,
Great.
what did you get me?
Did you get it for
It's
you?
not for you. Well,
this is for baby Tsunami.
What about him?
You know, I was very upset because this had some shipping delays and it didn't get here before you left. Went on leave.
What is it? A barrel of oil?
This is hilarious. So T-Bone gets him all his Cleveland stuff.
Yeah, I got it. We got him onesies for all the Cleveland
Baker
teams.
is getting him his first Columbus Crew.
Hold on, what?
Not crew.
Excuse me.
Not
Blue
crew.
Jackets.
Blue Jackets. Look at that.
Onesie. Look at that.
Born to be a legend.
Let's go.
You know what? The wife will love it.
There you go.
He might take up hockey. You know, you never know.
You never know.
You got to let him try everything.
Tyvis, let me ask you.
Force it
I
on
know,
him,
like my grandson, Cardell's boy, he's into hockey.
Yeah.
My grandson, yeah.
Cardell's son is your grandson.
I'm guessing that's an enforcer then, because trucking kids.
Yeah, that's right. I was going to say, Tyvis, if you want to get him into hockey, let me ask you: do you enjoy getting up at 3 a.m. and then spending tens of thousands of dollars a year on hockey gear? Because that's
hockey is expensive.
It's an expensive and an early sport, and a lot of travel too.
Sound like he gonna be getting a job,
now, right?
Yeah, all the sports are
expensive.
Football's not expensive. Just get him some cleats.
I guess that's like the only one that doesn't have like an AAU circuit, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
you got to camp, do 7-on-7s and stuff like that.
I don't know, what's I know Jeremiah Smith came from the 7-on-7 team down in Florida,
South
right?
Express, South Florida Express, or whatever it's called.
What is that? Do they just schedule games with random people, or are there other 7-on-7 teams like that probably play down there?
Well, 7-on-7 is big in Florida because they do spring football. They allow spring football down there.
Right, okay.
And California too, I believe.
Yeah, they've done that for a while, and Ohio has adopted that now. You can do that now. There's some aspects of spring football that you can have, but that's been a year-round thing in Florida for a long time.
Right, because of the weather. Right? Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I just didn't know if that, like you said, there's no AAU for it, but I didn't know if stuff like that was starting to grow.
What's the equestrian? Isn't that expensive?
Well, you have to get a horse first.
Horses for that.
I don't think they...
Also big in Florida.
There you go.
Yeah, that's right.
I don't... good. long as they don't take up equestrian.
Are you talking about, you're a fan of the white horses?
I'm guessing that your kid is going to be a little big for horses. And that's no offense. Those guys are usually pretty small. And just saying, I don't think baby Tsunami's going to be a jockey, all right?
Tyvis walking in and it's like, oh no, which one's getting on me? Oh, the kid. All right. Okay, good. All right, good. That's why I don't even go near the horse barn. I just hear him start making all this noise. I'm like, no, guys, I'm just here to pet you. I'm not here to ride.
They'll start neighing and hopping in their stalls.
Yeah,
just because your father's tall doesn't necessarily mean you have to be tall.
I mean, maybe, but baby Tsunami.
Are you taller than your father?
I am.
Yeah.
T-Bone.
No. My dad's taller than me.
See?
Yeah, my dad's about...
Nah, T-Bone's way bigger.
Again, still not jockeying.
That's right. Yeah. That's also... I'm also way bigger than Bam Bam Bigelow's dad, for what it's worth. I'm just a big guy. I can't...
Have you ever done that for Halloween, by the way? That'd be a great
some
costume.
year. I've thought about it. I've thought about it. I also thought of coming as Carl from Aqua Teen Hunger Force, but that has less references. Most people don't get that one. But
how about Vader for doing wrestlers?
Well, yeah,
Bam Bam would be better.
Bam Bam,
he's more Bam Bam.
I need to find the onesie and see if I can get that whole thing. Yeah, I would like to do that.
Do you respect my 40 time?
I was very impressed.
Thank you.
I didn't think you'd get under 5. I thought, no way.
Some would argue he didn't, but he one of the watches from one of the guys who later, I want to point out, you complain That one guy, he's a little quick. I don't know if I believe all these times, and I didn't want to tell you that's the guy who had 4.8. Because you were skeptical of his time.
I am just impressed that you're not limping this morning.
Why would I be limping?
I think you could be the third or fourth defensive end drafted this year in the NFL draft with that time.
It's not quite what it used to be. I'll tell you that.
I was impressed. I said, no way he gets under 5.
Yeah,
I was rolling.
He was, and I will give you this bit too. So we did this out at the Fan 5K.
No stretches. Dynamic warm up.
You did do a lot.
A dynamic warm up is what I did.
I heard the opposite of this.
Warm up is exactly what I said I was going to do.
He did a lot of jumping up and down and it's like swinging his legs. You're saying you didn't stand there and do static stretching, but you definitely warmed up before this. Now the thing was,
we asinine and just do it.
Well, we did it from the 40 to the end zone. And then after the end zone, there was like a barricade right there, and people were standing at this fence line. And so Tyvis was afraid. Like when I saw him run the first time, he did have to pull up a little bit because of the people. We figured next year what we need to do is start at the end zone and then run out to the 40, because then you have 60 more yards to
just truck them folks.
No, just
like the geese. Don't stop. Just keep going.
Naturally, as you see the end zone, like as you see the finish, and you see that it's only 10 yards of run room to stop, you naturally pull up a little.
But now I realize that's what they do at the combine.
Yeah,
they start at the end
you
zone.
Go the other way. So you could just keep flying.
So that's something to work for next year.
What was at the end zone? Like, what did they have there? Like a barrier, a fence? What
track.
was it?
Like literally, Logan Heating and Cooling Services was right there.
Yeah, like the tents was set up.
You just run right through them?
No.
We're going right into Logan
That'd have been a heck of a commercial, I think.
Yeah.
What's coming up on Bishop and Friends today?
Well, this was a big sports weekend with the U.S. Open, which I watched a ton of, and the World Cup, which I watched not a lick of. So we're going to talk about both of those things, and a little bit about, in The Athletic, they had an article about 90s football and how great it was, and we'll talk a little bit about that and all what could have been for the Ohio State Buckeyes
there you go.
Back then.
Bishop and Friends coming up 9 to noon right here on The Fan. Thank you, baby.
Shove it down your throat.
It's time for the buzzer.
Sponsored by Logan AC and Heat Services. Don't go through another air conditioner breakdown. For fast, friendly service, call the experts at Logan Services now for a free estimate and next day air installation.
Now, this story came out Friday afternoon. I wish it had come out Friday morning, because I would have talked about it then. But I've had all weekend to think about it, and I still need to bring it up. Leesburg, Florida, an 85-year-old man was arrested after allegedly street racing at over 100 miles per hour in a sports car. And this is an important detail they included in the news story, while smoking a cigarillo. Cigarillo?
Cigarello.
A little tiny, small cigarette. Like it's a cigarette, but it's like tinier. He was pulled over by police. They asked him why he was doing this, and he said, quote, "I'm just having a little ride in my favorite car." So this man, 85 years old.
How fast you say he was going?
They said he was traveling in a red Corvette at around 125 miles per hour. And the thing was,
Did he go to jail?
Well, because he was street racing. The thing was, there was another car, a Nissan sports car, traveling at 110 miles an hour.
So he was rolling them.
He was, yes, apparently was rolling.
So the Nissan got caught and he got away.
Actually, I take that back. The Corvette got away. He was in the Nissan, so he was only going 110.
That's his
only
fault.
110.
You got to get a faster car.
Yeah. He said, no, I didn't. I wasn't racing that guy. I was just out for a joyride. That guy just saw me going fast and thought he wanted to race me. I didn't even know that was going on. He was arrested.
I like that.
He was arrested.
He tried it.
Listen, good for him. Like, I feel like we should all be able to go out the way we want to, enjoying something that we love, and why not?
Yeah.
This 85-year-old guy.
Maybe just don't go street racing. That's the part of it.
You got to get a faster car.
There's that too. All right, that's it for us. Have a good rest of your Monday. Bishop and Friends is next. We will see you tomorrow. T-Bone and Tyvis on The Fan.
Fan traffic.
From the Atlas Butler Plumbing Services Traffic Center.
Still watching some slower drive times after this crash on 33, that eastbound ramp to 270 eastbound. Guys, 40 miles per hour when it comes to your speeds. It starts over by 33 and 161. Doesn't get any better until you're passing it. Just make sure to go slow out on the roads this morning. They are still wet and pretty slippery out there. And that's happening all throughout the metro. Before, friends, sticking over to the west side over by Hilliard, at least your drive times are okay. Only a 6-minute commute on 270 between 33 and Roberts Road.